she want me, she can't want nobody. She tell me say she need my body. Me tell her say me need her body. Me tell her say me want her body. From she love me, she can't love nobody. From she want me, she can't harm nobody. Me tell her wind up, it can't harm nobody. Me tell her wind up, it can't harm nobody. Back it up, back it up, back it on cocky. Yeah. Me no know which part the girl them do. Me no know which part the girl them gone. Me no know what the girl them want. Me no know what the girl them want. Me no know which part the girl them do. Me no know which part the girl them gone. Me no know what the girl them want. 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 She tell me feel love her body. Me tell her say me love her body. She tell me say she love my body. From she want me, she can't want nobody. She tell me say she need my body. Me tell her say me need her body. Me tell her say me want her body. From she love me, she can't love nobody. Me no know what the girl want. 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 Me no know which part the girl them do. Me no know which part the girl them gone. Me no know what the girl them want. Me no know what the girl them want. Me no know which part the girl them do. Me no know which part the girl them gone. Me no know what the girl them want. Me no know what the girl them want. 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 She tell me feel love her body. Me tell her say me love me. She tell me say she love my body. From she want me, she can't want nobody. She tell me say she need my body. Me tell her say me need her body. Me tell her say me want her body. From she love me, she can't love nobody. From she want me, she can't harm nobody. Me tell her wind up, it can't harm nobody. Me tell her wind up, it can't harm nobody. Back it up, back it up, back it on cocky. Yeah.
Hey, después de lo que se mete contigo no puede matar, no te preocupes, que eso suena fenomenal, hey, te digo la colaizo, no te preocupes, como sea yo la engaño.
Hey, you listen to me, you are strong en Cartagena. Happy New Year, escúchalo bien como suena.
Hey, espérate,
What's your name? What's your name, boss?
Ryan.
Juan the boss, Juan the boss, hey, Juan the boss, hey, you are strong. Hey, párame con la mírame la cara, si viene a pedo que se me dispara. Hey, you are strong, blanc, mira donde vaya el front. Hey, yo lo hago en el beat. Hey, you are strong, hey, you are the king. Pero Barbie, quiere escuchar muy original. You are speaking English, you speaking Spanish. Why?
Estamos a los enfoques, muchos fucking. Hey, aquí en la playa, no te preocupes que yo vengo de la escuela, lo tiro en mayo.
Hey, you are strong, you are strong, you are strong, you are strong. Welcome a Cartagena, hey, you are the king. You my friend, yo lo hago en el beat. Hey, tengo talento, si viene a pero lo aniquilo. Porque you my friend, no puede pues contigo.
Hey, tú estás blanco, Juan, tú pareces gerente humano.
100, you for me. You are the king.
Yeah. Good shit. All right, my fault. All right, here we go. Now, we're in the building. Am I good on audio? Everything good? Everything nice? Everything cool? I do a little audio check. Can y'all hear me good? All right, cool. Yeah, I think I'm good. Anyways, what's good, man? Welcome. Is your boy. I know we streaming from KS905 TV, so this is my first time streaming only from there. I was, doing something that I wanted to do on my other channel, but I posted a video today. That's just kind of one of my rules. I don't go live the same day I post a video. That's literally the only reason why I'm streaming from KS905 TV. Anyways, I got my co-host with me, the Travel POV. I'm gonna bring him up right now. Really, today's topic is gonna be did the red pill ruin men? All right, so we're gonna have some. All right, so we're gonna react to some content supporting the topic. I'd say we should wait a little bit, try to get at least 10 people in the room. But let's bring up travel.
What up?
Um,
How you doing?
what, what's good, brother? I'm doing good, man. You all good? You can hear me good? Everything cool?
Yeah, everything. I hear you perfect.
All right. So for those that don't know who you are, and I'm sure everyone does know, but do you want to introduce yourself to everyone?
Yeah, the travel POV. I travel to DR. I do a lot of traveling videos. I start doing AI songs, and I just been a follower for you for a long time. So, and I started my channel about 4 months ago now. So I'm here. I don't know what
And
else to
four
say,
months,
huh? Only
four.
4 months.
It's been 4 months
It's
already.
only hasn't been 4 months. It's been like 3 months and a week.
Oh, I was gonna say time is flying though. That
Yeah. Yeah,
yo,
so
shout
I'm
out to
I'm
you.
happy. I'm doing good. I have more stuff coming in the future. I'm gonna branch out, just not to DR. I'm gonna do other things. So it is what it is.
Sounds good, bro. Sounds
Yeah.
amazing. Now before we get started,
Tell
um,
me about you. What's going on with you?
man,
Before anything, what made you pick this topic? You know, a lot of people gonna be mad when you pick this topic.
yo, so you know what? I've been just scrolling, TikTok. You know how TikTok do, and I seen a few videos. At first, when I seen one, I was like, that's nothing. You're gonna get once in a while. You're gonna hear somebody just talking, just to talk. But then it caught like a wave where I started seeing two, three, four, five different videos of the same talking point. So I'm like, oh, is this a viral topic now or what? And then I thought about it personally myself, and I'm like, you know what? A lot has changed. Like during the red pill. What do we want to call it? The boom of the red pill.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then, yeah, like the red pill boom, things were a little bit different. And then I noticed like a turn in it. You got rest in peace, the GOAT, Kevin Samuels.
Samuels.
Yeah. And then you
You
had
know,
Fresh. Go
I
ahead.
didn't even know about Kevin Samuels until a person at my job told me, "Yes, he died," and I was just like, "Who?" And I started looking into him, and then I was like, "Damn, he's saying some real stuff." But I didn't realize him till after he died.
Dang. So
So
you found out about him by someone being happy that he passed away?
yes, yes, a woman. She was very happy that he passed away. Well, it was when it wasn't certain he was dead yet. It was that like that week he was like nobody knew what happened, and she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Who are you talking about? Why would you be so happy for somebody's death?" So I looked into it. So, and ever since then, I followed him and I listened to him. But unfortunately, I didn't get to see him live.
Damn. I used to watch, yeah, I used to watch it. Yeah, people like that that's like get excited
Yeah,
for stuff like that. They genuinely need help, like
yeah,
serious mental health.
yep. Oh
But
yeah, she hated me after that because then I would just watch him all the time. Once I like found him, I'm like, I got to see what this is, and I even thanked her like, "Hey man, thanks for putting me onto him." So
yeah, I had a female friend that was a dear friend of mine, and she asked me like, "What's your genuine opinion on some of the stuff he says?" Because she genuinely wanted to know like how I felt about it because she valued my opinion, and she was dating this dude. And she said this dude was like used to watch him like it was like a religion. So, I kind of told her how I felt about it. I guess we'll get into all of that.
hmm
Um, but yeah, so to my point, after that, and then after Fresh and Fit got demonetized,
hmm
I noticed like a downward like slide of the talking points, of the virality of the content. They locked up Andrew Tate at one point. So it's like
hmm
it was a whole like a nuke or the red pill. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, and a lot of people don't really know what red pill means. It means to them it may mean dating, it may mean whatever it is. To me, it's just finding the truth in what people are saying. Just don't take the word for what they're saying. Meaning, go out there and research, see what it really means. So that's what it means for me.
okay, I
You
like
know,
that you I like
just
that
like
you
the
went there.
Matrix.
Yeah, I like that you said that because we definitely got to talk about that. Like, how do we define it? What does it mean? And I'm happy you said that because I share the same opinion. To me,
Hmm.
all it means is it's the truth because I've heard people literally say it. Like people at the top, they say that's all it is. It's like in the Matrix. The it comes from the Matrix where it's like you take the red pill or the
Yeah.
blue pill, and all it is the red pill is like just showing you, like just unveiling the truth to you. And people take this whole the name red pill and they run with it,
Yep.
and yeah, they put a bad name on it, just like they do the passport, bro. Same
Yep.
thing, same exact thing. They just want to bash men, and I feel like anytime there's a bashing men party going on, people are happy to
Oh,
like,
love it. Yeah,
yeah, front and
they love
center,
it. So
men and women, which is funny.
yeah. So
Yeah.
but we'll I guess we'll get into it. And we'll talk about it. Big shout out to Big Ben 5. I never seen you before, but he says red pill ruined men. There are more than a few good points in ideology, but dudes ran headfirst into, and now we have a bunch of fresh and fit runaround. So shout out to him
So,
for saying that. That's
hey,
what he.
shout out to Big Ben 5 for chiming in. Now, I'm okay. I'm glad he has a difference of opinion. I
Hmm.
think I don't believe I wouldn't say red pill ruined men because what is like there's a lot of men that did what the red pill was intended for it to do. The red pill content, I should say, to be specific. There was a lot of men who said, "Yo, I got in shape. Yo, I was depressed. I went and got in shape and got my money up, and now I'm
Hmm.
more confident and I'm living better."
Yep.
Um, the way I look at, I guess I'm probably a little bit older than the average red pill consumer was like when it first popped off, because you had a lot of young guys that they're very impressionable and probably wasn't getting girls, so they took it as like the Bible. I
Hmm.
think I was old enough and mature enough to take something and just take the good out of it and the positive and the motivation out of it and leave the toxic anything that I feel like that don't fit me. I can I can be my own man and say, yeah, nah, that don't go with me. You know. Um
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's I was married and then I got divorced, so I was out of the dating game for a long time. So when I started getting back in the dating game, it was not what I expected or what it was before. Now it's you have to have the six sixes, the three sixes, which is like 100K, what is it, six packs or I don't know, whatever that was. And
6 foot,
you
six
know,
foot tall.
I would go out on dates and stuff like that. And then what I'm finding on dates is, first of all, girls would know how much I make. I always downplayed how much I made. So
That's
I think a girl asked me one time, it's like, how much money you make? I said something like 60K. She goes, no, you don't. I looked you up. You make this amount. I'm like,
what?
oh, okay. She's like, why would you lie like that? I was like, first of all, why was it so important how much money I make? So that, and then the thing was, I wasn't lying up. I was lying down. So it was just like, you know what, maybe this ain't for me. So maybe overseas be better for me. And another reason, which we'll get into when we get into the topic, I'll tell you another reason why I'm more moving towards dating overseas.
Okay, yeah, that definitely, yeah, it's definitely gonna transition into overseas. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's
True,
kind of
Mr.
how
Peppers.
this feel like that's kind of how the cycle went. Like it went from red pill for a little while, and then the red pill started to die out, and then half the
Mm-hmm.
people pushed into Passport Bros, and the other
Yep.
half just, you know what I mean, just kind of went a
Yep.
different direction.
Yep. And I don't. I never totally agreed with Kevin Samuels in a sense because he was talking about marriage, and I didn't really think it was a great idea to get married in the states. So that's one of
Mm.
the points I disagree with him with.
Ah,
I don't think if I don't grow up with you, like meaning like we were in high school together or we are in college together and we grew together, I don't think you should marry him. Because if you're at the finish line and already getting your money and stuff like that, I don't think you're gonna attract the right people. So
it
that's
is
just my
hard
point on that.
nowadays. No, I feel you. I mean, I think the virality of like the horror stories in divorce just kind of like everything aligned perfectly to
Mm-hmm.
like go with the red pill content. So the divorce court, seeing famous men losing half their fortune, stuff like that, everything just aligned perfectly. So it's kind of hard for a man, especially a man that's like, let's say a man struggling with dating or struggling with life or maybe battling depression. It's hard for him to hear, you know, some red pill stuff. And these guys are
Yeah.
dropping facts and they're cooking women live. Like, it's hard not to like tune in. You know what I'm saying? It's hard not
I
to.
I mean, to me, I don't really believe in bashing the women. They do what they do. Um, I just steer clear of the whole conversations and stuff like that. I don't really,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm like, if
I
this is
agree.
what you
I
want
don't.
to
I
do,
don't.
that's what you do.
I agree. I don't believe in bashing women. Like I always have respect. I always believe that there's ways of like showing you know, showing that you're not a pushover without being toxic. Like I don't believe you have to be toxic and all of that. This is where I think the people saying, "Yo, red pill is ruining this, that, and the third." I'm like, what do you mean it's ruining this, that, and the third? It's people. You know what I'm saying? If I start
Yeah,
preaching to a 25-year-old man and then in a month he goes and shoots up a school, that's not. I would like to say that's not my fault. Like, he has some issues going on. If you're gonna take my content and crash out with it, there's something inside of you going on. You feel me? Which brings me to my next point. Let's start watching some of these videos, so that way we can just get into the conversations a little deeper. So I'll pull one up first, and Travel, you could let me know if it's choppy or anything.
okay.
I'll share my screen. This dude like wrote out like a little mini poem or something. Like, hold on, shit, crazy. All right, cool. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna go on mute. If it's choppy, just let me know.
Okay.
And I'm here to fight for them because the red pill is presented as medicine, but it's actually a poison, and peer reviewed research proves it. Red pill and manosphere content preys on angry, rejected men and turns their pain into blame. It tells them women are the enemy, that dating is a war and they're losing, that feminism ruined everything. The very people they want to date become their adversaries, and it's easier to buy into that story than to look inward. But the science is clear. Studies consistently show that red pill communities promote hostile sexism, dehumanize women, and radicalize male pain into misogyny. And to top it off, it's not helping them date either. Men who endorse red pill beliefs report higher levels of loneliness, romantic dissatisfaction, and psychological distress. But the consequences are real and deadly. Just a short drive from this studio, Elliot Rodger murders six.
Wait. All right. So before we get any deeper, I just want to point out something he said. He pretty much said guys that consume the red pill content have been reported higher levels of like depression and loneliness, this, that, and the third, right? In my personal opinion, these dudes were already lonely. They were already not getting girls. They were already depressed and they found the content as a friend. So if you're saying like Oh well, we found that people that watch red pill content reportedly has higher levels of loneliness than the average person. It's like, yeah, they came in lonely. That's why they saw the content as like the gospel for them because they thought it was gonna make them pull a bad bitch and walk in XYZ. You get me? What do you say about that point, Travel?
Um. All right. Say it one more time. Sorry about that.
So he
You said.
said no, no.
Go
So
ahead.
he said it's been reported that people that consume red pill content have higher levels of loneliness and depression and stuff
I,
like
I,
that.
I, I, what? To me, I think they were lonely before they were on the red pill stuff. So
Exactly.
people like so if you're lonely and stuff like that and you're going through something, maybe the red pill you find the red pill and then maybe you'll get better. I don't see it as you find a red pill and then you're like, oh, I hate everybody and this ain't working. It
Exactly.
was already not working. So
Exactly. That's
yeah,
why. Yeah, that I just wanted to tap on that part. All right, let's finish the
yeah.
video.
Go ahead.
6 people at UC Santa Barbara with the manifesto filled with hatred for women. And he became a martyr for red pill communities, a symbol of what happens when male pain festers into violence. For all the lectures about female nature and alpha dominance, red pill men aren't forming real relationships. They're staying single, bitter, and stuck. The more they consume this content, the worse their life gets. Not because women changed, but because they did. In the end, it leaves them lonely, angry, and blaming everyone but the ideology that failed them. I'm not here to fight men. I'm here to fight for them because the red pill is presented as medicine, but it's actually a poison, and peer-reviewed research proves it. Red pill and manosphere content preys on angry, rejected men and turns their pain into blame. It tells them women are the enemy, that dating is a war, and they're losing. That feminism ruined everything. The very people they want to date become their adversaries, and it's easier to buy into that story than to look inward. But the science is clear. Studies consistently show that red pill communities promote hostile sexism, dehumanize women, and radicalize male pain into misogyny. And to top it off, it's not helping them date either. Men who endorse red pill beliefs report higher levels of loneliness, romantic dissatisfaction, and psychological distress. But the consequences are real and deadly. Just a short drive from this studio, Elliot Rodger murdered 6 people at UC Santa Barbara with the manifesto filled with hatred for women. And he became a martyr for red pill communities, a symbol of what happens when male pain festers into violence. For all the lectures about female nature and alpha dominance, red pill men aren't forming real relationships. They're staying single, bitter, and stuck. The more they consume this content, the worse their life gets. Not because women changed, but because they did. In the end, it leaves them lonely, angry, and blaming everyone but the ideology that failed them. I'm not here to fight men.
All
I'm
right. So
All right, cool. So we
so
went through it twice. Go ahead, Travel.
all right. So wait, to me what he's saying is like it's teaching people to hate women. And I don't think it teaches that. I think it teaches you if you want the woman you want, you have to get yourself in shape. You got to get financially better. You can't just be a fat slob. I think that's a lot of the things Kevin Samuel said, the same things Fresh and Fit said. So I don't think it's about bashing women or hating women or making yourself more matter. It's about getting yourself together, doing better financially, and you can possibly get that girl you want, but don't come in there as like giving money to an OnlyFans girl or just trying to find love when you're not wanted. So I think those are the things things.
Yeah, for sure. So
Um,
before I go, really quick, I think
yeah.
all right, so Visual said, can we define red pill and give examples of creators? So we went over it earlier. So let's real quick before I react to this video. Travel, give your definition of a red pill to you, and I'll give mine after.
Okay. Visual hype. My definition of red pill is more of being aware of what's going on in the day. And if we're talking about dating, red pill could be anything. It could be political. It could be dating. It could be anything. So, when most people talk about it, it's about dating. So it means, to me, it means sit there and realize what the dating market is. if you're fat, overweight, you live at your mom's house, you're not gonna get the baddest chick in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got to become a man, which means you got to get your stuff together, and then possibly you can get the right ones for you. That's what red pill means to me. It could be political. Maybe, you're watching whatever news and you start to really research the truth and you find out what it really is. So red pill can mean a lot of different things, but for dating, I think it means um, realize your value, get your stuff together, know the nature of male and female, and
Okay.
that's what I think it is.
Okay, great. Appreciate that. And then before I go, he also said if you can give examples of red pill creators, like what's a red pill, who's a red pill creator, who's not.
Um, they all none of them really label themselves as red pill creators, but they're. I mean, everybody knows the Fresh and Fit. Kevin Samuels. The one Anton Daniels right now is probably one of the ones who is popping right now.
So wait,
There's the Fug. Yeah.
okay, wait, I don't mean to cut you off. So you consider Antoine Daniels a red pill creator?
Yes, but not just for dating, but for other things. But yeah, I think he's a red pill. He'll deny it, but I think he is.
Because he preaches like the truth and like harsh
Yeah,
realities and stuff like
yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah. He doesn't just say the common things and stuff like that. So I think he's a red pill content creator.
Okay.
Anyone
I
who's
like
trying
that.
to look for the truth
I
is
like
to
that.
me is a red pill.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it to me, before I go on my definition, to me, it's like passport bros. You have
Yeah.
guys that I would say, you're a passport bro, and they would say, no, I'm not. They would deny it. To me, it's the same concept. Uh like some people are not gonna label themselves as such, but their content and the way, the things that they go about kind of aligns with it. So my definition of the red pill from what I was taught by like the movement that started was definitely just the truth. That's literally it. Truth. Now, let me give an example. Some okay, wait, before I go in, some creators took red pill and was very extreme about it, was non-apologetic, was rude, I don't care about your feelings type of approach. I don't agree with that approach. I believe you can tell the truth and still respect people and not offend so many people. Now, the truth is the truth. If the truth is going to offend some people, but I don't think you gotta go to it someone and be like, "Hey, you a fat bitch." Like, I don't think you got to go to that extent.
Yeah, that
And
is
that's
extreme.
to me, that's not like, oh, that's red pill. That's just you being disrespectful. You get me? So to me,
Yeah.
it's just the truth. Now, in my personal example, I could say where let's say a lot of people use dating to present their red pill content because it's viral. Dating is a viral thing. Sex will always sell. Sex sells is going to be from the beginning to the end of time, always. So it's easy to go viral using the women's side of red pill where you talk about women and stuff. But yeah, red pill is not just talking about women. It's presenting the uncomfortable truths to people. Like Travel said, hey, you need to get in shape. Hey, you need to get your money up. Oh, well, a man will literally come and be like, man, these girls are tripping this, that, and the third. And then a red pill creator will look at him and be like, nigga, you don't even deserve a woman like that to begin with. You ain't got no
Hmm.
business talking to no baddie. You're not in shape. You make fucking 30 grand. Like, you need to get your shit together. This is the part of red pill that nobody wants to talk about, where they do the 5 hour panels bashing men and trying to tell
Yep.
men to get their stuff together. This is the part that these chicks that we're gonna show y'all little clips of, they listen to a viral 15-second clip of Myron cooking a chick and they think that's
Yeah.
red pill. That's not red pill. That's just Myron going on a rant. That's not
Hmm.
red pill. This is where people get confused at. Me, now to talk about creators, I think Kevin Samuels was like my favorite red pill guy. And yes, he was red pill because he built his name off of telling the uncomfortable truth, unfortunately, to women. Oh well, baby girl, like you're a linebacker weight. Like what do you want a guy that makes 250K for? I might not tell a chick that, but Kevin Samuels would.
Yep.
I remember one time he told a girl. I remember one time he told a girl, you weigh more than a running back, and you think you're gonna get some high figure earner XYZ. I'm like, damn, I wouldn't say that to a chick, but he did. You
Yeah.
know, rest in peace to him. So yeah, for sure, I think Kevin Samuels. I think Antoine Daniels, he is, but the he's more on the political side than anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
He is.
he don't talk more about dating, like, and he
He
does like,
used to.
and he
He used
would
to.
if it's a
Yeah.
video he's reacting to, but
Yeah.
he's more into like reactions. Like
Hmm.
whatever's hot, he'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But it's technically, if we're gonna be technical, yes, he is red pill because he presents uncomfortable truths to people. Like people don't like Antoine Daniels because he tells the truth about black people.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
And
saying? And
that
he,
to me that is red pill.
that's
You know what
red
I'm
pill.
saying?
It's just people want to be coddled. So when you say, yo, son, like you're not taking accountability. Oh my God, you're going against black people. You're misogynist. Like it's like, bruh, is it true or is it not true? Like, what are we doing? So yeah, so yes, Kevin Samuels, yes, would be considered red pill. Antoine Daniels, I would agree. Fresh and Fit, I
Hmm.
would agree. And then
And
you have
another.
some, and then you
Oh,
have
go ahead.
some creators that are not always pushing red pill stuff, but they do make a lot of red pill points and things that red pill agrees with. Even women, even some feminists make red pill talking points.
Yeah.
For example, a feminist might say, oh, you as a man, you should be paying the bills. You should be doing this. You should protect me. That's a red pill agrees with that, right? But then
Yep.
they'll take the part, they'll take the side of the coin that they don't like and they'll bash it. That's to me, that's just, my definition of the whole red pill thing.
The
So,
thing is, a lot of times we like in this day and age, guys are supposed to do what they traditionally have done, and women can do whatever they want. So that's their point of like, hey, if I want to work, I can work. I want you don't have to tell me what to do. All this other stuff. I can go out and sleep with how many men I want. All those things. Is is like exposing some of the things. That's what red pill does. It's telling you, hey, maybe you shouldn't get with that permissive girl. Maybe you should find somebody else who's more not on the internet, not trying to talk to celebrities, those type. So
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. All right. So let's play another. Let me play another one, and then I'll let you get in your bag after. So
Okay.
got one more. I got a few, but I'm just gonna play two because I mean we're after two we get the point. What these people are saying the same stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Somewhere right now, there's a man that is 2 to 3 podcast episodes or YouTube videos away from becoming the worst version of himself and entering the toxic cycle of being red pilled. And yes, it is a cycle, and it feeds on men who are trying to find purpose or feeling an insecurity of some sort, and it relies on not trusting science. And the YouTubers and podcasters they're watching are making their money off those men. And if anyone has any experience helping someone escape this mindset, please drop it in the comments because I want to hear, and I'm sure others do too. There are 3 main ways it begins. First, health health content and health influencers. Maybe it starts with a video telling them to avoid seed oils or try the carnivore diet to heal their gut. Like I said, it does not rely on actual science. They take this advice and maybe even start to think that it helps. So they now trust this person who told them to do it. So then they decide to watch more of their content because, I mean, it's based on workout regimens and health advice. This guy must be really masculine. That next video they watch is titled Peak Masculinity or How to Become an Alpha Male. The rhetoric largely mirroring Andrew Tate. Very misogynistic, very traditional gender roles, very toxic, and very alt-right, but too subtle for them to notice. They continue to hear Republicans parrot these phrases and boom, a Trump supporter is born. They continue to watch those videos and listen to Trump and those Republicans who, by the way, are well aware of what's going on. And the cycle has begun. The second way it begins is through economic insecurity. Maybe he's feeling a bit left behind because he's not financially stable enough to support the family he wants one day, or he can't buy a house at the same age that his parents did. Which, hey, welcome to the club. We meet Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Nice to meet you. So then he seeks out a podcast or a YouTube video to feel more in control of his life and find out why this is happening to him. He's angry, full of resentment, and he wants an explanation. And after a video or two of standard lessons you learn in Econ 101, he comes across a video called Equality in the Workplace or Male Inequality. The rhetoric being largely hate speech against women, minorities, LGBTQ, again, very subtle, but very toxic and very alt-right. And even though Republicans continue to pass legislation that consistently screws them over, all they hear are Republicans parroting those similar phrases and boom, a Trump supporter is born. But again, they continue to watch those videos and listen to Trump and those Republicans, and the cycle has begun. Finally, the third reason this cycle begins is romantic or emotional insecurity. Maybe he's having trouble finding a partner or just got broken up with or feels rejected overall in the sense of dating. So he seeks out a podcast or a YouTube video to help him with dating or to find out what women want in men. He's angry, full of resentment, and wants an explanation. He's looking for a video to confirm that it's not his fault. He finds the perfect one called Women Are Delusional and Men Are Disenfranchised. The rhetoric subtly perpetuating violence against women. Very misogynistic, very bad, very toxic, and very alt-right. They continue to hear Republicans parrot similar phrases and boom, a Trump supporter is born. They continue to watch those videos and listen to Trump and those.
All right, so I'm just gonna stop it right there. She just obsessed with Trump, and
Trump, yeah.
yeah, this is an example of them using Red Pill to talk about like politics and stuff. And I don't really get into politics and stuff like that, especially online. What do you think about that, Trevor?
Okay. First of all, yeah, she's using Trump for everything. Red pill. I don't. Most people are conservative who are red pill, but I don't think conservatism really just means red pill. She's just looking at it as we're coming from an angry place. We're screwing. People are screwing themselves and stuff like that. I don't look at it that way. I look at it as when she's talking about these political things and screwing themselves over. There's certain things that well, if you notice, the majority of them voted for Trump because of certain reasons. And to me, a lot of it was spending money and economy and all that other stuff and things going to things that we don't want. So to me, and I'm not trying to get into political stuff, but to me, she's just blaming things on Trump. And to me, I don't think Red Pill, I don't even think he's just who he is. I don't think he aligns with Red Pill. I think he didn't even know who Andrew Tate was until his son, I think his son petitioned him to get off or do something. But I have a different take than what she thinks.
Yeah, no.
What do you
Yeah, I think the video was like she was just dumb focused on Trump, and I thought that was lame as hell. Like you're using Red Pill, but let's take the parts where she did mention dating. She said some guy searching for answers as to what she said exactly word for word. I don't remember, but she basically said some guy basically struggling with dating or whatever, and he's searching
and he
for.
finds the red pill, and he's brainwashed into by Trump supporters, I guess. And I don't think that's what it is. I truthfully just think men are not being valued as we used to. Not by the government, not by the courts, not by any of that stuff. We see the child support laws, we see the marriage laws, we see what's going on in Hollywood. the Me Too and all that stuff, when we see that stuff, and I think now we're waking up to a lot of the things. Is it believe all women or is it not? Like those type of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. I like I said, like I'm fortunate enough to where this wasn't happening when I was like 12, so I
Yeah,
wasn't that like impressionable when I found the content. I could analyze it and decide if I agree with a talking point or not. There's been plenty times where I've disagreed with one of these quote unquote red pill creators,
yeah,
and there's plenty times where I agreed. I just look at something and be like, okay, one, is it true? And two, are you
mm,
being disrespectful and rude? Because you can present the truth to people without being disrespectful about it. That's my stance on
yeah.
that.
And a
Yeah.
lot of people need to extract the value from it. Meaning, like, I wasn't a big fan of the Fresh and Fit, with the girls. I was a big fan of their Monday. I forget what it's called, Money
Oh,
Mondays,
Monday
and
is
yeah, so they taught me a lot about real estate. They taught me a lot about Bitcoin. They taught me a lot about other things, and they're over there talking to get men in the right places and stuff like that. Yeah, the other girl is comical and going back and forth, but you do see the dating dynamics and the way the women think. Um, you a lot of how can I say this? So I think a lot of men were waking up to it, meaning like they were seeing like, damn, that's what they want. Damn, that's what they want. They're all saying the same thing. They want this, this, and that. And I think a lot of men saying, okay, maybe I need to get my stuff together. There's not Disney where there's gonna be a girl at the end for me, if I'm staying at home with my mom and stuff like that. So that's what
exactly.
I think. Yeah.
And the reason a lot of women and dudes that think like women were triggered so heavily by it is because it exposed a lot of uncomfortable truths. And that's
Yep.
it. I mean, we could go into detail or we could just surface level say that. It put on front street uncomfortable truths. When even me, I'll use myself as an example. Growing up, I used to hear everyone say happy wife, happy life.
Yep.
And I used to think like, oh, okay, so one day, when I'm married, all right, just do whatever, make sure my wife happy and that everything gonna go smooth. And then as I gotten older and I'm like happy, like what if this bird wants like XYZ and I don't agree
Yep.
with that? And she's
Yep.
emotional as shit. Like, why are we listening to her for?
Yep. And before Kevin Simmons, before those people, there were those people who were telling you happy wife, happy life, make sure you do this, and it was just like we were getting laps ran around us and stuff like that, and it's just like believe all women type stuff, and it it was depressing in a sense, you know what I mean? So, I mean, when
Yeah,
you were probably younger than me, but growing up, we didn't have none of this stuff, and we dated regular. You had a job, you were cool, whatever. You made 50K, you were fine. You know what I'm saying? Now, but nobody demanded it. Now,
yeah.
like you demand to make 100K, they're demanding this and this and that. But it was just cool. Hey man, you want to go to the movies? Let's go to the movies. Oh, okay. You want to go to Chili's? Hey, let's go. Now you got to go to these fancy restaurants. Now you got to, and I think the market of dating is a lot harder in the sense of competitiveness. Meaning, the girl I'm talking to now could be a NBA player could be in her DMs tomorrow. So
Right.
that's what you're dealing with. Those type of things.
I
So
would
if you
like
got a chick that's pretty and people know she's, something, everybody else probably knows she's something too. So
exactly. I would like to oppose like a different point of
go ahead.
view. Maybe, maybe not red pill specifically, but maybe we're also in a time where the virality of certain talking points that you hear on female podcasts has kind of ruined. Because if you're gonna say, "Oh well, red pill ruined men," can we say that these podcasts and music ruin women because now they're looking. I remember because I have the privilege to say, even though I'm still in my 30s, I dated um back in the day before like the internet booming and all of that. I dated and it was sweet.
Yes, it
Even as
was.
an adult, it was sweet. Like going on like dates where it's like you could spend $5 or you could just bring a bottle to the scene and go to the beach.
Yep.
I could tell the chick like we're so busy, we're just focused on getting to know each other. We're not worried
Yep.
about having to spend $200. Like I could literally bring a bottle and we can go to the beach and just talk shit all night.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I wasn't gonna clap or try to clap, it still wasn't like, oh, you just trying to be cheap. Oh, you trying to just smash. No, it was just, oh, we trying to get to know each other.
Yep.
That was it. Now,
Yeah.
hey, remember, they think emotionally. So
Yeah.
now if you say, yo, let's go either grab some coffee or let's go sit by the beach, she's not thinking like, oh, you know what? All right, fuck it. Let me catch a vibe. Let me try to get to know him. No, immediately, because of all these viral posts, she's thinking like, oh, he trying to be cheap. He probably broke, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the mindset back then.
Yep. It wasn't.
Yeah, bro. Why?
It definitely wasn't. And dating was a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you appreciate it. You got a car, a job, and you're doing the right thing. You know, nowadays you got to have that attitude. You got to be this and that and things like that. So,
Yeah, and I don't say this to sound any type of way. I'm just speaking of the difference in times. I got way more box back then when I was like down on my luck, when I ain't have no money. I was smashing in cars. I was smashing in the car. I ain't have a place of my own. I ain't have a pot to piss in. I was smashing in the car. I was smashing on the couch in the living room. I ain't have my own room. It was like it was just like someone rock with you, they rock with you, bro.
yep.
Now,
Yep.
okay, I got my own shit. I got some stuff lined up, and it's 2 times as harder from when I was broke as shit. Yeah,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't as much games as it is now. It seems like there's a lot more games now. So,
Yeah, and they worried
so
about red pill content. Like women
yep.
control the market, bro. They control the market.
Yep.
You know, men are too weak to realize we ultimately have the control, and men are
And
forever going to be too weak to realize that. So women
and
control shit.
and a lot of it is a lot of these guys are especially like I'm gonna say this and probably hate me for this. A lot of the generations before us, they messed us up. They messed us up big time. They were the
Yeah,
ones
they left
who
us.
told us the happy life. They were the ones who weren't there for their, raising their kids and stuff like that. So I think those generations back then led us into this what we have now. They weren't guiding us, and now we're just a bunch of men raised by women, and a lot of them now, um, you know, hear that same statement, and that's when they get on the passport bros. Oh, why aren't you going to places? Why you don't like your mother and all that other stuff. So it is what it
Yeah,
is.
I think if you're a passport, bro, if you travel and you date overseas, I think you damn near have to align with red pill stuff. Like it goes hand in hand, damn near.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
But we're all
my
classified in the same category.
yeah, I think if you a man, especially if you a man of color, like you're going to deal with getting shamed and getting the blame on you for everything. That's just kind of like at this point, it's just I'm used to hearing that nowadays.
Yeah. Yep.
And travel. Let me know if there's anything you don't want to talk about. My bad. I'm speaking kind of freely, and I'm like, damn, this is your
Oh
channel as well. So,
no, I'm good.
oh, okay,
I'm good.
yeah, 'cause I know
So
the
yeah,
internet
you're fine.
sensitive. All right, cool. So, if you got anything you want to share, I'm not sure if you could play it or if I have to play it. If not,
I have it ready, but let me go. Oh, everybody in here, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed to either one of us. Um,
yeah.
I'm gonna play this one about this one here. Let me see if it. I don't think it allows me, but can you see it? Wait, hold on. I'm
Okay,
playing
yeah,
this
yeah.
one.
I can see them queued up. Just give me a
All right.
second. I'm gonna walk back to my laptop and then I'm gonna play them. Cause
Okay,
I'm
you can play
just
either one, whichever one you want.
oh, all right, cool. So I'm walking back to the desk now. But yeah, nah, for sure. Until I get there. Yeah, that's all it is. I mean, I think people that complain online, some complaints, have like some type of like validity, and then some they
Hmm.
just running away from accountability. Like that's all.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. The topic I get into, if we get the one, if you click on the one I want, I think that's gonna make a lot of people upset.
All right, I'm here. So no, we can go through both of them.
Okay.
I'll play the first one first. This is the first one.
Oh, that's just a commercial for like and subscribe.
Oh, okay.
Like and subscribe for more travel videos.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. All right, so we'll just go in order.
Floyd. Oh. I thought they were tripping. They said, is that Floyd Mayweather in the back? Oh my gosh. Huh? That's somebody you should ask to be in your stream. Not gonna lie. Oh, I low-key want to, but like it's a hell of people. I'm scared. I think he be doing shit like that though. Yeah, no, I'm too shy. Nigga, it's Floyd Mayweather. He's not gonna fucking knock you out. Huh? Oh, I have a boyfriend.
So what?
So what? Oh, no, it's okay. I'm nice.
Just be your friend. Being a friend.
Shit. Okay.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
My name. I have a boyfriend.
Say your name again?
Maya. Yeah. Thank you. Oh man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead,
So
Trevor.
so in the video, you can see she's a regular, normal girl, pretty girl. She's 19. She's walking by Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather went up to her and was like, "Hey, I think he said something like, you want to do something?" And of course, she's on stream, so she's streaming, and she's like, "No, I have a boyfriend," but she's saying it like, if I wasn't on stream, we'll be together or something like that. It sounds to me like she would go with him if she wasn't on stream. And her boyfriend is a rapper. I don't know who he is. But you can see that, you know, these girls have more options than ever before. So even though to me she looks like just a regular, normal young girl, whatever, Floyd Mayweather can get at her, and they will go. So those are the things you have
Yes,
to compete
sir.
with, and those are the things you have to realize when you have a girl now.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm glad you picked that up because I seen that, and when I seen it, the first thing I said, I was like, man, if she wasn't on stream, she going,
Yeah.
she going,
And
she
who
going
said
on
she
here.
did? She didn't go in. Poppy said that she gave the number, so maybe she gave the number.
Oh, oh yeah. So she probably talked to him on the back end.
Yeah, and her friends pushing her to go, like, yo, whatever. So to me, I feel sorry for the ones who are coming up, the younger guys, because that's
Yeah,
what you got to deal with.
that's just what it is. I feel like if your chick is bad, you're damn near, you gotta be using her as a flex for a period of time, because
Yeah.
the headache that you're going to deal with, it's
Yep.
like I can't see it being worth it. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I just can't. In the States, and let me be very clear about that. In the United States, like you're gonna, bro, you're gonna constantly, she's gonna constantly having rich and famous guys getting at her. And I'm not saying you should be insecure. This is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, even we got to remember, human beings are emotional. Eventually,
Hmm.
your emotions are gonna come into you one moment, especially y'all could be arguing one day and then Chris Brown is slid in the DM. Like, she's getting
Yep.
cracked, bro. Like, I'm sorry. She's
Yep.
getting cracked, bro. I've seen it before. I had an actual homie who told me his homie got cracked. His homie's girl got cracked by Chris Brown. Literally, Chris Brown.
Damn.
Yeah. They said they went to a Chris Brown concert, and Chris Brown did a part of his concert where he was calling girls to the stage. And
Hmm.
he called homie's girl to the stage, and he was just thinking like, it's Chris Brown, let her have fun. And then they went backstage, and she didn't come back for like 3 hours. Yeah, yeah. And then the next day, she tried to say, "Oh, they didn't do nothing. They were just all hanging out with the entourage." It's like, you left your boyfriend, bro. You got cracked. Like, stop lying. Like, you got
Yep.
smashed in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's what you deal with if you want that caliber of chick.
Your boy was the original Travis Hunter.
He
Like he was
was-
sitting in the car. He was sitting in the car waiting. Like
Yo,
so. I mean, to me, it's just like to me, I believe in go get your passport, go overseas. Go. You don't have to go to DR. You can go to Africa. You can go anywhere you want to go, and go where you're appreciated. So that's what my thinking of it is. And also, these laws don't benefit you. She cheats on you, she gets half no matter what. You know, you could be working at your job, say something or accused of something, you're already fired. So like these type of stuff you got to watch out for.
100%,
Yeah, so
100%. We do,
it's
we
not in your
do.
favor. They benefit off the things like child support and stuff like that. That's how judges get paid, do that. So it's a business.
Yeah, it is. It's a business. They don't. The United States in itself is a damn business. They
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
care about us. But that's another topic. But yeah, man. So I believe, to the point we were just talking about. I believe every man has had some type of a horror story with a
Yeah.
woman. Like, remember we talked about, Travis Hunter was sitting in the car, Ray. I believe
Hmm.
every man has had something of that nature, kind of an embarrassing moment behind a
Of
woman.
course.
Do you? Okay, all right. I was gonna say,
No,
do
I mean,
you?
we were all young, so yeah.
Okay. Do you wish to share any or not?
Uh, I'll give this one story. I like one person who was my prom date, and her mom told me straight up, and she over there with that guy. You need to go over there and get her. Like
Her
she
mom
my mom
told you
was
that?
yeah, mom was warning me like, yo, she's not for you. She's over there with this guy, and you over here, you know, a nice young man, and coming to my house and like,
Nah, her mom snapped. Her mom snapped. She snapped. Hello, you still there, bro? I feel like it went dead for a second. Yo, hey, Travel, you can hear me? Travel. Oh, he might have cut out. Can you guys hear Travel, or is it just me? Nah. Can y'all hear me? All right, hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear. Oh yeah, no, okay, that's confirmation right there. All right, so he probably jumped off for a second. Shout out to Charlie Chan in the building. Charlie Chan, president accounted for. Shout out. Navon said, shout out to Navon. Worldwide Nevi said, nasty work. Can't hear him, said Lou. Yeah, we can hear you. All right. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Travel. I guess he'll come back. He got the link. Oh dang. He took the video. He took the videos with him. Oh dang, that's crazy. Okay. But anyways, yeah, man. So he was in the middle of telling one of his stories. I feel like every man has one of those like kind of, one of those stories where if you would have if you knew better, you would do better when it comes to women. Like maybe you're younger and you did something that you look back and you're like disgusted that you did it. Like for example, we were talking about how Travis Hunter was sitting in the car while his girl was in the club. That's embarrassing. Yeah. But I do feel like we all got one of those. Like we all got one of those stories. When Travel gets back, I guess he'll continue with his story. I feel like sharing mine. Yeah, I feel like I have to share mine because I brought it up. But let's watch this video real quick and then let's see if Travel comes back and then I'll share one of my stories. Just just put myself out there again.
Red pill content ruined a lot of you ninjas. Had y'all really thinking that you gotta hate all the women you come across. Why she wearing this? Why she talking to this guy? You single? She single? Then who gives a fuck? Red pill content held us back so hard, bro, that we literally all day, every day, always arguing with each other in the comments. A real man's supposed to be doing this. A real woman need to do this. How about this? Reel these nuts in your mouth.
I would actually argue that the internet in general got us all beefing with each other. I wouldn't say it was just red pill content. That's my personal opinion, but all right, let's get through the video.
Shut your ass up. Focus on yourself. Focus on being a better human being. Focus on locking in. Focusing on the end game. Focus on your goals. All this extra shit you see online about a woman this, woman that, podcast this, podcast that. Let me tell y'all something. On these podcasts, there's barely any time that you see an intelligent ass individual on those podcasts, at least of the opposite sex that's trying to plead their case. There's always one individual that is smart, and then they'll go get somebody that is nowhere near on their level to come debate them. Do y'all honestly think that's a fair ass fucking debate? Fuck no. So of course the person.
I'm actually kind of a little bit tired of people saying that because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I'm not sticking up for anybody because I'm not gonna stick up for nobody that I don't know personally. But he 9 times out of 10 is referring to Fresh and Fit because they're one of the few podcasts that bring women on. And a lot of people say, oh, they just get these little dumb OF girls fresh out of high school and they debate them. That's not true. I've seen chicks on there old as shit. I've seen doctors on there. I've seen chicks with PhDs, doctorate degrees, and all of that. And they still get cooked because you guys think that book smart equates to someone just being just genuinely smart. If I study a specific topic for 8 years, 6 years, I'm going to know the ins and outs of that topic. But that's not going to make me a smart human being in life in general. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some, I remember this one chick, right? I'll give a personal story. And this is nothing against nobody, by the way. I'm just talking the truth. I remember I had this one chick, right? Beautiful girl, bro. She was so bad, right? And we was cool. And we were both in college. And no disrespect to her, I still love her, but I was like, ain't no way this girl finna be I'm like thinking like, and I wasn't trying to like doubt her because she was my homie, but I was just thinking, there is no way this chick is finna graduate and be working on nobody body like as a registered nurse because she was going to nursing school, right? And like I said, I wasn't trying to doubt her, but you had to know her to understand why I'm saying this. Like she moved like a like the stereotype about blondes, like oh my god, what is that? Like is that like a pepperoni? Like she was one of them joints, right? And she was black, by the way. And shout out to her. Beautiful girl. Absolutely beautiful girl. And like niggas used to ask me, like, yo, would you date her? And I'd be like, hell no. As a man, men typically don't care about all that other stuff. It was that bad. Like it was crazy. It was crazy how she was, right? And the point I'm trying to make is she graduated and she out there getting her money now. You know what I'm saying? She used to try to cheat off of me in college. I'm like, yo, this is not high school, right? But she out there, she graduated XYZ, XYZ. And I'm saying that to say book smart and like just smart in general is not the same thing in my personal opinion. What do you think, Travel? I don't know if you heard what I said.
I missed a lot of what you said, but you said book smarts and what, like street smarts, or is it the same thing?
It's not the same thing I was saying, basically. Like
Yeah,
I wouldn't even say just street smarts. I just mean common sense, regular, like just regular common knowledge of regular basic awareness of life. Like you have some people out there that be acting dumb as shit, like not knowing how to put the car in drive, like not, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Just regular like goofy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
yep,
not reading the room, like we'll let her, let a dude clearly is taking advantage of them and they'll act so dumb. Like, well, why is he doing that? It's like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like them joints.
I met a lot of those in my life, so yeah, I know what you mean.
And I'm just
Sorry,
saying that,
my internet went out, so
yeah. So the video, bro, was like he was saying most of it. Hold on, I'll let you hear. He's basically saying
okay,
these red pill content creators, most of the time, they'll have someone up there that's not smart and they'll be like super intelligent. So they're basically like doing it to make themselves look smart. And I was saying 9 times out of 10, he's referring to Fresh and Fit. And I said,
yeah,
these, like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to defend them because I don't care for them, but I'm just keeping it real. They bring all different kind of chicks on the show, like chicks with doctorate degrees, 50-year-old chicks, 30-year-old chicks, smart girls, dumb girls, like, but they're just so they studied what they're talking about so much that it don't matter how smart you are, how book smart you are, you can't really go against the facts.
yep,
Facts are facts. It's not gonna 1 plus 1 will always be 2. It would
yep,
never not be 2. You get what
yep,
I'm saying?
and yep, and that's something you realize with the show. It's not just ghetto people. It's just not everybody is. It seems like a lot of people are indoctrinated to think a certain way, and no matter what, even if the truth is hitting them in the face, they're gonna think that way. So
Exactly.
yeah,
I've
so
watched again. I'm not sticking up for them. I'm always on the side of truth. I've seen episodes where it'll be a chick, and they'll have to look at her and be like, "You say you're about to be a doctor next year? Like you about to graduate and da 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 da?" And she'll be like,
uh-huh.
"Yeah," and then niggas be like, "How are you so like? How do you not know like regular basic?"
Yep,
Yeah, this stuff don't equal intelligence in life. It's like you studying it. That's one thing. When I was younger, like I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'll be vulnerable. I used to think like, am I like I'm talking about middle school, 7th grade, right? I failed the 7th grade. I'm like, am I dumb?
hmm,
But then when I went to college, I was getting A's and B's, and then I
yep,
realized if you just want to know something and you put the time to know it, you study it and then you pass the test. That's all it is sometimes. And you
yeah,
spend
that
all day learning and memorizing like anatomy and physiology. I remember I got like a B in that class, And I'm like, oh, this shit ain't rocket science. I'm literally just memorizing
Yep.
body parts. Oh, that's the patella. Okay, that's the freaking anterior cruciate ligament. That's this, that's that. It's not rocket science. You're spending
Yep.
all day looking at the same shit all day. Like,
Yep.
so I just say that to say people think like, oh, well, I have a so-and-so degree. I'm smarter than you. No, bitch. You think you smart. And you got all these degrees, but you let Chad play the fuck out of you because you dumb. Like,
Yep. And
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of them go off emotion instead of their real thoughts and things like that. So yeah. Hold on real quick because I think I'm back. Let me get back on the computer.
All right. So all right, cool,
No,
cool.
but you're right because you guys probably don't know this about me, but I actually have a master's degree. So
Shout
um
out to you.
so when I graduated high school, I graduated high school with a 2.1 or 2.3, one of those two, and my advisor told me college ain't for you. Just flat out told me college ain't for you. Maybe you could go to a technical school or something like that. But then I got a master's degree and finished with a 3.8, highest grade point I ever had in my life. So,
Shout
and
out to you, bro.
I didn't even take it seriously. So, all right, I'm gonna switch back to my computer. So,
All right. Yeah, and congrats on the degree. I didn't know that. That's fire, bro. That's fire. And don't get me wrong, I'm not downplaying, following your dreams and going out and getting a degree and all. Nah, hey man, that's an amazing accomplishment. I'm just saying, don't confuse it with,
Yeah.
oh, you smarter than
Yeah.
everyone else. Now, if you are a physical therapist, yeah, you're gonna be smarter than me in physical therapy, in the medical field, yeah, absolutely. But if you a physical therapist and we and we in some other situation, that don't mean we just don't go with you just because
Yeah, I
you're
get what you're
smart in the
saying.
medical field. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yo, so you were I don't know if you want to finish this video or if do you want to finish your story because you were in the middle of a story.
No, no, that was it pretty much. We aren't. The thing is, like, if you put your mind to something, you can do it. You know what I mean? So I don't look at anybody with a degree as different as anybody else because I even think people who just went straight to doing a trade and stuff like that make more money than me. So if I
Yeah,
had to
that's
do it
plenty.
all
That's
over again, I would do a
plenty.
trade.
Yeah. I always say that. Like, if I could go back to being like 17, I would have
Yeah.
did it. I would have did a lot of things different. But all right, cool. Let me cook through this video, and then let's listen to a little bit more of this video, and then we'll
All right.
continue.
Fuck no. So of course the person you admiring is gonna win on a podcast because you got some fucking OnlyFans girl who is also lost in the sauce, who also lost in life, who's also lost in herself internally because her soul is corrupted and she don't care because she's YOLOing it up. And then you got somebody who was heartbroken, trying to tell you guys not to do this, trying to teach you how to be a man, never had a dad in their life. Like, you see how this shit affect? This shit had everybody in the chokehold for a couple years, and I'm here to tell y'all, you have been bamboozled. Stay away from that shit. Purify yourself. Stop listening to motherfuckers. Stop listening to everything you see online that's not really trying to uplift you and help you become a better human being. I could talk to a man or a woman and help you become a better human being. Stop looking at people because of what the hell they got in between their legs and look at them as if they are a human being. That's it. You don't have to sit here and beef with somebody because she got titties. You don't have to beef with a dude because he got two pair of scrotums hanging between his legs. All I'm saying is this. You don't have to side with somebody just because y'all share the same genital area. It doesn't fucking matter. Use logic over opinions. Logic over opinions. Facts over opinions. That's the only.
Wait.
See
So
that this. Go ahead.
no, you go first,
No,
and
I
then
was
I'll
gonna
say
say
what I think.
this is the problem with what I have with what he's saying just now. You're saying, yo, the red pill content cooked us, we're cooked. But then you continue to argue for people to do red pill things. It don't make like I don't think he realized that's what he's saying, but I get it. If you say a specific podcast that you believe is toxic, then now we have a better conversation. But you're
Yeah.
saying focus on yourself. Don't judge people just by what they got between their legs. Be a better version of yourself. Do this, do that, do that, do that. I think the red pill agrees with at least 70% of what he was saying.
Mostly all his stuff was just red pill stuff. He just said, "Don't listen to them, listen to me." That's all I heard was, even though we're saying the same thing, listen to me.
Yeah,
I'll
like
take your money.
that's why I'm saying, like, if you have a problem with a specific podcast and something that they're saying, he could have called out the
Yeah,
podcast and called out the talking point and then gave us a little bit more to go off of. Now,
yeah,
I do agree that there are some men, like there's some men, I'm not even gonna say name. There's some men out there you could tell they have an inner genuine disgust for women. That's not me. I love women. Um, that's where I differentiate. I could look at the truth. I could still love women. And I could still respect women. But
yeah.
a lot of these people, they think red pill means misogyny and disrespecting women.
No,
That's not what it is. That's not what it is.
no, it's not that. And if people actually listen to a lot of the points of the red pill, they will tell you, men need to get themselves together. Men need to take care of their woman. They need to, take care of her when she's down and all this other stuff. If they actually listen to it, it's really good points in there for the woman. You know what I mean?
That's the point. They don't listen. They wait
No.
until one of these dudes from a 4-hour podcast session have
Yep.
This Goku moment because
Yep.
this chick been cussing him out all night and he been
Yep.
quiet all night. And then he finally spazzes out because he knows the chat loves it. And then they clip that moment and then they're like, oh
Yep.
my God, look at these dudes. Look how they talk to women. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
that's kind of how it goes. And again, I'm not even trying to defend them. I'm just saying, like, that's typically how. That's what they did to Kevin Samuels. Like, a lot of
Yeah.
people respect Kevin Samuels because he kind of was riding for black people and the betterment of black people.
Yep.
Like,
He
a lot of
was.
people don't know that, but that was his real message. Like, he wanted to bring black people together, and he was a
Hmm.
pro-black type of dude.
Yeah.
Um,
And he advocated for being married, even though I don't think we should. He advocated for us to be together. He advocated for us to like forget going overseas. Come here. There are some good girls. We got to get it together. Men, get yourself in shape. Men, do this. This is my cologne. Like he advocated for a lot of good things for the community, but
right,
they didn't see it that
100%,
way.
100%. Shout out to Charlie. Charlie said he don't articulate himself very well. Yeah, that's the thing.
No,
Like,
that doesn't.
yeah, he was saying stuff that kind of contradicted his
Yep.
points, which was crazy. But
Yeah.
but yeah, Kevin Samuels really was trying to like bring us all together and like
Yep.
and what would happen is Kevin Samuels would go live and he would invite people to join the live. He would
Yeah.
like these chicks would literally come for advice from this dude. And he would be like, well, what do you want? And she'd be like, well, you're doing a show, da da. He'd be like, well, what do you want? Like, why did you call in for it? And then she'll be like, I want a man. Okay.
Yep.
How tall does he have to be? How much does he need to make? Do you want to get married? Okay. Y'all want to have, how many kids do you want? Okay. How much?
Yep.
Like that, he literally would make them do it to themselves. And
Yep.
then the chick would be like 6'3", 270,000. Like, you gotta have the perfect jawline structure with this and that. Like they would do it to themselves.
Yeah.
And
And
then
they
he
want.
would be like, how much you weigh? Or how tall are you? This is like regular questions to see, do you qualify for that type of a man? Can we be
Yep.
realistic? And then
Yep.
chick would then shorty would be like, yeah, I'm 240, 5'7", 240. And then he'll be like, you weigh more than a running back and you're looking for top level guy. And then they
Yep.
would say, oh my God, he's a misogynist, he's crazy.
Yep.
It's like, where was the line though? Like, and he would cook
Yeah.
dudes too. He would cook dudes.
Oh, he cooked dudes for like years before the women. But yeah, he would. But nobody cared about that.
Nobody
It was
cared
more
about
of
that
a
because
yeah.
bashing men is a common thing in the United States.
Yep.
Like, just bash all the men. Like, we love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
okay, that's enough of that video. I'm gonna play your next video because
All right.
I think bro was just kind of wilding out on that.
Yeah.
Shout out to the chat. All right, I'm gonna play this video you got. Before that, you wanna open up the panel after the video?
Yeah. After this, yeah. That's fine.
All right, cool. And then I know you don't do these crazy gangster long streams, so we could,
Nah.
we can cut at like two to 2.5.
Oh,
All right, so
I thought you were gonna say 2 in the morning.
no, like two
Nah.
to
Yeah.
2.5 hours. All right, cool. So I'm gonna play
Yeah.
this. All right, cool.
So I was driving and a thought came across my mind. I was wondering. So I was driving and a thought came across my mind. I was wondering, what are these young men that are growing up now going to think about these older men that are currently calling them baggage, a problem, nothing anybody wants, another man's kids. And then if he does decide to get with the kid's mom, the only thing that he's really worried about is if the two bio parents are gonna allow him to discipline him. Discipline is the only thing that the big conversations are about. Not the love, not the understanding, not getting the kid to trust you, not getting in the child's good graces, not teaching the child how to be a good person in society. None of that shit. It's, will she allow me to discipline him? First thing on your mind is if you can beat the kid. If you can hit the kid. If you can make the kid suffer for the decisions that the kid makes. How do you think this young...
All right, sorry. I couldn't help but notice a couple
Go
comments
ahead.
that I think we need to address before we finish
Go
it.
ahead.
So first, Goose C says, "Bro, why does the red pill preach hard work, but then chumps like Andrew Tate make money illegally, or they run get rich quick schemes?" Then there's an even
And
more. You are tapping on that one. Then there's a even more interesting
and
comment.
this is the problem because even my friends agree with me. The girls who are accusing Tate of doing stuff, they're still rocking with him right now. I mean, they're not even accusing him. It's the whatever government or whatever. A lot of the people who are accusing him of doing this stuff, he's still making videos playing around with people. And if you see the girl who was supposedly slapped in the video or something like that, she made a video with him last year. All charges have been dropped except for like some legal, some lawsuits or something like that. To me, I'm not a big fan of the Tates, but I can see that a lot of that stuff is just hate. Like, so many women hate them. Like, women, or you can say something that somebody doesn't like. For instance, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg says something about the alphabet community, right? You notice he changed his tune real quick. You know what he's doing right now? He's coming out with a book about two alphabet community people, for a children's book. He's coming out with that. So I'm
Wait,
like,
what?
yeah. I'm like, so like, people want you to think a certain way. And the Goosey, if you were red pill, you would actually read into it and see what's going on. You would actually see the issues they have. Now, Andrew Tate says some crazy stuff. We know he's animated and all that stuff and does all this stuff, but a lot of the stuff he was doing was not illegal at the time. He was doing the webcam thing. That wasn't illegal. But later on, 15, 20 years later, it becomes like, oh, wait, what was he doing back then? So, you know, so those are the things. And it's like, I don't want to advocate for him, but this is what the red pill means. You have to look into not just what everybody's saying, but actual truth. read the documents. Read what's going on. Don't just sit there and listen to somebody say, "Oh, he's a misogynist" and all this other stuff. And find out why they say he's a misogynist. Find out why they say this is this. So, and that's how I feel about that. But I have no problem with. I don't know Goosey, but that's what I'm just responding to that.
Yeah, shout out to I guess the brother that left the comment. But yeah, I feel you what you said, Travel. The problem with people like Andrew Tate,
Yeah.
when people look you up, when you get accused of something, because he had a lot of influence on the young generation.
Yes.
That's why he blew up crazy. Like they weren't worried about Fresh and Fit because no, like the younger Fresh and Fit didn't have the kids. Andrew Tate had the kids, and they're like,
Kids.
wait
Yep.
a minute, this is dangerous
Yep.
because they're having these kids like, in school, like ready to drop kick a woman and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
when you have all these accusations against you, and then when people look you up and they first thing they see is, "Oh, women can't drive," so they think he just hates women,
Yeah.
and they use their emotions to decipher, like, okay, well, yeah, he must have been trafficking people. I can tell by the way he speaks on podcasts. Yeah, that's just kind of how people. And I'm not a fan of nobody. Like I don't watch this shit no more. Like none of this stuff. So
Me
I'm
either.
not trying to defend them. I'm trying to defend truth and reality, because if I go viral for saying something that's true and how I genuinely feel, and then they try to paint me as a bad guy, I'll be damned if people just believe it because it's viral. And that's typically what happens in our society and in this day and age. People don't care about the truth if the lie
Yeah.
is more juicy. Like they don't care about the truth.
Yep.
This dude,
So
through my own little research and watching them, these dudes are not holding chicks hostage. They're like super famous, super rich. They don't need to do all that to women.
dude, the
Chicks
ones that were
throw themselves at these dudes like pause, and I'm
the
not even glazing or nothing.
and it's
Go
just
ahead.
like you sit there, you see it's like, oh, he's holding them hostage. But then you look at the footage, they're free to go outside and they getting food and they
They,
coming
they,
right
literally,
back. They're
they
shooting
literally had
TikTok
camera footage.
videos.
They literally had camera footage of this man's crib.
Yeah.
They went through all the footage and they didn't find nothing and they dropped all the charges. So that's
Yeah.
bad. So next comment, he said, if you can't find a woman, okay, this is good for passport shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't find a woman in a country of 320 million, America, I think you're the problem. You want to speak on that?
Well, if he says that we're the problem, we can't find a woman. Okay, he let him. He could do what he wants. If he feels that these women are right, and you go ahead and have a happy life, happy wife thing, that's you, and I'm happy for you. I'm not
There
gonna
you
sit
go.
there and fight it. I'm enjoying life the way it is.
There
I'm
you go.
doing what I want to do,
There you go.
and I'm happy. So
I
if
don't
he
know.
feels that way,
Me,
that's him.
me personally, I don't know. Correct me if I'm Travel. You could correct me if I'm wrong. The way
Mm.
I grew up, dudes who were overly concerned about what other men were doing, we found that to be kind of weird.
Yeah.
When I say weird, I'm being nice, because if we weren't online, I would say something else. I just find it to be kind of weird. You worry
Yeah.
about if I go to Colombia, just like the chicks in the American chicks in Colombia worried about what the quote unquote passport bros are doing. If I go to Colombia and I'm with my girl from the States and we're here to go climb Mount Guatatape, whatever that shit called, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I look to my left and I see a dude talking to two chicks that are clearly S workers. I can almost 100% guarantee you I'm not going to care, because
Mm-hmm.
if you want to spend your money on box, I don't care. What that got
Yep.
to do with me?
Not a thing. So, yeah, whatever another man wants to do, that's him. So, hey, if you enjoy here, that's you. Do what
When
you
the
want to
hell,
do.
when the hell do
I'm
we
not
start
going to
caring
be.
about what
Yeah,
other
go ahead.
niggas are doing with their money and their time. Like who can yo, son, all right. Okay, it could be 500 million people in the United States, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because America is definitely a continent. So the United States, it could be 500 million people here, but we do have something called a culture, right? So what if I don't enjoy the culture here and I enjoy Dominican culture better? Am I
Yeah.
am I not allowed to move to DR and live there because I enjoy their culture better?
Yep.
Anyways, bro.
Yep.
All right, let me get
And
to this.
a lot of times people think we just like a lot of us just go overseas for the girls or and all that other stuff. A lot of it is the culture, how you treat it, how your money goes further, things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not the hustle and bustle all the time. Sometimes we want to have family and stuff like that. Here it's hard to be like a big family when you have to work and keep doing what you got to do. So, hey,
Yeah,
if he's happy, he's happy.
exactly. All right, cool. All right, let's get through this video. My bad.
Yeah.
This one, a mini rant.
Well, I mean, if I mean the rest of the video is whatever, but what she's saying is,
Okay.
what she really saying is, look, you guys are worrying about raising a kid that's not yours, and that whether you can discipline or not, and not caring about his well, actually, play it a little bit more because she's saying like how the kid's gonna view you later, which is weird to me.
Okay, all right.
Conversations are about. Not the love, not the understanding, not getting the kid to trust you, not getting in the child's good graces, not teaching the child how to be a good person in society. None of that shit. It's, will she allow me to discipline him? First thing on your mind is if you can beat the kid. If you can hit the kid. If you can make the kid suffer for the decisions that the kid makes. How do you think this younger generation of men is going to see the older generation of men in the future when they see this is how you thought about them in the past? And I wonder if you really feel this way about those kids, or is it just something that you say to hurt, to humble, and to shame the mother, to make her want to accept less from you so that you can get in her life? But yeah, seriously, these young kids and stuff, when you finally do get with the mama and the kid knows that this is how you feel about him, how do you think that's gonna work out? How do you think that that's gonna, and then when those kids grow up to become young men, how are they gonna see your old ass? How are they gonna treat your old mean ass? Are they gonna be looking out for you? If you fall in the middle of the street, are they gonna hand you a helping hand? If something goes on with you, will they be able to look after you or take care of, or at least pick you up? Something like that. Because you will be old one day. Your bones and your muscles will not be as strong anymore. And you are gonna need the strength of a young buck. But if you have been so shitty and said so much about them when they were growing up, what do you think that's gonna do to them? Their mindset and how they see you as a man. Will they see you as a man? Will they respect you? Will they have any respect for you?
Bruh. Oh my God, I have so much. First of all, I've never heard this as a viral discussion ever. Like, oh, they're just worried about can they beat the kid. I've never, bro, I know plenty homies. I never heard one homie like, oh, my biggest problem with if she got kids is can I beat him? Like, what? That's not a topic, baby girl. Like, you must have dated some dude that was a little off in your eyes, and that's your perception now. But believe me, that's not like a viral topic.
Well,
Go ahead, Travel.
well, my perspective is if you're coming in as a stepfather, I you know, to me, I don't advocate for men who don't have kids to be with somebody who has kids, or if y'all don't plan to have kids together, why would you be with some and you want to have kids, but she already's done with having kids? Why would you be with a baby mama like that? So for what she's trying to say is we're worried about disciplining kids, meaning like if I'm growing up and we have kids, together, and but you had kids before me and your kid is undisciplined, I would want to discipline that kid. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to hear you ain't my daddy. I don't want to hear any of that stuff. I'm not the father that I'm not a stepdad. I'm the dad who stepped up, like all that other stuff. No, because in the end, they still gonna want their dad. The dad's gonna be in their life. Dad always has access to the mother. So to me, I'm just like, I try to steer clear away from the baby moms and stuff like that for serious relationships because I don't want to deal with that, especially if they
Yeah,
have daughters.
yeah. I mean, you make sense. I mean, to be fair, if you know
Uh huh.
that dating a woman with kids is not your thing, all you got to do is just not do it. It's that.
Yeah,
It's just that. It's that simple.
but
All
I
you
don't
gotta do
care how
is
the kid looks at me.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, oh, he's gonna remember that when he's old, bruh. If I'm with a chick that got kids and I suplex the little dude, he's gonna thank me when he gets older because
Yep.
I'm not an irresponsible, goofy, irrational, super emotional dude that's gonna beat someone out of like just emotion. If I
Yeah.
if I punish you, there's gonna be a logical reason behind it because I want you to be a better human being. And I don't believe in just being emotional and reacting. I believe in teaching lessons. So if I suplex you, there's gonna be a lesson in there that you're gonna learn as a
Uh huh.
child. And you will thank me for it when you're an adult because it's gonna help mold the man you become. You know what I'm saying?
But
And if you're dealing with a dude like me, that's gonna teach you how you need to put away a portion of your check and make sure you got a Roth IRA. Make sure you open up the 401k the moment you start working. Make sure you put away you know what I'm saying? You're putting away money and growing money and investing and doing this and that. And make
yep.
sure your credit right. Don't acquire debt. Don't be doing the unnecessary BS, flashing, ray. You're gonna thank me for all of that. So
Yep.
it's the dudes that she's dealing with as to why she has that perception.
Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, she's thinking like this is my child. Pretty much, you're gonna come in there financially, get them free, and all that other stuff, and then she's gonna move on. That's what I look at it as. She just needs somebody to take care of them, but it's not your child. So that was my biggest thing with this. But
Okay.
that I steer clear away from that. I'm sorry, but I steer clear away from that.
Yeah,
I don't want
nah,
to deal
she,
with the baby father. I don't want to deal with none of that drama stuff. But I'm
yeah,
a
that
person without kids. If you have kids and then she has kids, maybe it works out. Maybe you have kids and maybe she doesn't have kids and she will help you out. But for me, I just stay clear of that.
I think, and I'm not putting accountability on the woman or man. I think all parties involved. If you know you have multiple children and you dating a dude with no children, first quarter, you gonna ask him, "Do you want kids?" He say yes. You need to take a strong second look at should you be dating this man because you gotta understand. I'm not putting accountability on women because dudes gotta be strong enough to admit what they want. But you gotta understand, men will say anything to get some box. So a
Yep.
dude will talk to a chick. Bro, one time I was clapping this chick with 4 kids. No cap. She
Mm-hmm.
had literally 4 kids. And you know what she was trying to do? She was trying to get me to have number 5 with her. I'm
That
not even
happens.
bullshit. I'm not even BSing. Like I tell this story all the time. Like I go to put protection, and she's like, "What you using that for?" Like, and I'm like, "Huh?" And she's like,
Whoa.
yeah, I'm trying to have another kid. I'm like, you don't like know me well enough to have a child with me. But then I thought about it. She has 4. So it makes sense how she got the first 4.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So the point I was making was, for some box, dudes will deal with a chick with some kids. But when you start thinking about marriage and starting a family, that's where dudes start to come into their logic and say, "Oh yeah, nah, bro. Like I'd rather have a chick with no kids because I don't have a kid."
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop the link. If you don't mind, I'm gonna drop the link just in case anyone
for it.
has anything to add before we get going.
Somebody new to our channel. He wanted to come on, but let's see if he comes on.
Yeah, that's cool for sure. So the topic tonight, guys, is: did red pill ruin men? Did red pill content ruin men? I don't want to go too far away from the topic, but that's the topic. And we had, we watched a few videos, and then obviously, we got into a whole another portion of the conversation. But if you want to join the conversation, if you got anything to add or debate, or if you disagree with something we said, you can come up and we could talk. We could talk about it.
Yeah. Actually,
But
while waiting for somebody to come up, can I play one of my
100%.
videos? The preview.
100%.
This is my new video. This one here. I dropped it yesterday. Here's a preview of it. So if you wanna play the preview and see what it is.
I've been coming out here for years. Sure got that energy. The people, the real vibe. Now they talking about cleaning it up. But sometimes cleaning up means killing what made it live. Yeah. Flew down from the States just to feel free. Sure nights hit different, that's peace to me. Palm trees, street beats, stories in the sand. Brothers from abroad, locals all shake hands. Now they bringing rays, talking laws and reforms. Trying to kill the culture, saying it's to transform. You can't fix what ain't broke. You just chase the soul, turning paradise plastic, trying to make it control. Don't turn my sauce to a cold. This beach got heart, this town got soul. Don't paint it fake just to sell control. Keep it raw, keep it loud, keep it bold. Don't turn my sauce to a cold. I've seen it all, I've watched it grow. From night lights to the morning glow. Don't make it Boca Chica, bro. I seen this movie once, yeah, Boca got tamed. Used to have fire, now it's just a name. They built the rules, cleaned the streets, but they swept out the rhythm and the heartbeat. Sewer different, it's got that sound. Brothers from Harlem, the Chi-Town around. Love the women, love the flow, love the game. But if they take this vibe, it'll never be the same.
So
Yo.
That one, I'm gonna talk. I talk a little bit about how Sosúa is pretty much Boca Chica went through the same thing. So I have a little bit of history in there, and if you want to see what I looked like almost 20 years ago when I first came to Santo Domingo, that's how I look.
Oh man.
So,
It's actually scary how good that song sound, bro. That sound really good.
Yeah,
that's why.
I always add the whole song at the end of the video because people keep asking me where's that song? Where did I get that song from? And I'm just like, it's just me, AI and stuff. So
yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that's a banger right there.
Yeah, and people relate to it because of what's going on with Sosúa. So
100%.
And if you want to see what they're trying to do, Boca Chica is what it's going to look like. But let's get back to the topic.
Okay.
So, anybody want to come up? Y'all can hit that link.
Yeah, if you guys want to join the convo, hit the link. We're in the building. So when's your next trip? I think I asked you already, but
Yeah. I want to do a big Colombia trip. I probably have to talk to you guys on the back end. Maybe we could all meet up at one time there. I wouldn't mind
Absolutely.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
no,
be
no,
cool.
absolutely. I think we should. I mean, we're all
Yeah,
the majority of us say we're
are planning.
going. Yeah, might as well.
So I wouldn't mind if like we just meet up maybe 2 days or something like that at one of the cities and see how it goes. So I'm down for that. So I plan to go there. I plan to go to. I want to go back to Jamaica and show Jamaica with my cousins, and show not what everybody goes to, but more of Clarendon, Maypen, those areas that are more of the countryside, and show what we could do and things you could do there. So I want to
Yeah,
do
that'll
that
be
maybe in the
fire.
summertime, but
That'll be
we'll
fire.
see. Yeah, we'll see.
Nah,
But
it's
every
funny you
time,
say that
go
because
ahead.
I got invited to Jamaica for next year, and I said if it falls on the right time, I would go.
Hmm.
And
Oh yeah.
bro said anywhere between March and May, and I was like, I'm going to Colombia in February, so it would have to be May. If it's
Yeah.
May, I think I could make it happen.
Oh,
So
okay.
I might be going to Jamaica as well, because
Okay.
I
You'll
think
probably be here then.
the space needs it, bro. The space needs
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, the space needs it.
So.
We need some Jamaica content.
Oh yeah.
So we
So
can
I
see
want to hit
some of
that up.
these. Maybe
Yeah.
we can see some of these chicks out there, and then come back and
Hmm.
complain to TikTok.
Oh yeah.
I seen
I,
you. I seen you.
I wouldn't mind interviewing one of those chicks down there who are while she's getting the massage and everything, and
Oh, that would be
by the guy,
fire.
and just tell her what's going through her mind and all that other stuff and why she's out here. So that would be awesome.
Yo, I would love to interview some of those Jamaican dudes and hear some of the clappage stories.
Oh, they're gonna tell us all types of stuff.
What? That would be too fire.
That would be cool too. So
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. But so ultimately, assuming let's say we don't have any guests, so ultimately, do you believe red pill content ruined a society of men?
no, I don't believe. I believe now we all move different and we have these discussions online. I believe women change before the guys change, and the guys are trying to adapt to the change. Um, so I think the red pill conversation is needed. Maybe we do have the wrong people spreading the message, but I think the conversation is needed. I think a lot of these younger men need to wake up. A lot of these younger men need to know how to be a man. A lot of these younger men don't need to follow women, and just because you're around women doesn't mean you're gonna be like how to be a man. So I think a lot of it needs we need more role models. Even though I don't advocate going in the hood and doing that stuff, but yeah.
Yeah,
So
and to your point, it's funny that typically that's how I realize in life, typically the individual that breaks out and has the good information is like, damn, you got a lot of good information,
yeah,
but you just have to be the wrong ninja to like you go
yep,
overboard.
yep,
Like when I look at someone like even like an Andrew Tate, it's like, damn, you would have been special because you have a special way of thinking and you know a
yeah,
lot of morality, but you overdo it by
yep,
by saying stuff like women can't drive. Like even though that's your opinion, if you got a guy that's a little bit more politically correct, that's like, all right, let me try not to trigger people, whether it's true
yeah,
or not, but also dish out some of that truth here and there, then I feel like that would be what our society needs more.
yeah,
More
yeah.
of. Yeah.
I think we all need a lot of awakening and a lot of changes. A lot of people are just fighting for causes that's not even theirs, and I don't know. it is what it is. But to me, I got my bags packed. I got a couple more years, and then I'll retire and hopefully DR. So, I love America,
You
but
retired in DR?
huh?
Would you say you retiring in DR?
It looks mostly like DR. Yeah, most likely.
So let me ask you a question. Well, before we even get to that question, how, if you want, would you like to share like where you've been so far?
In my whole life, I've been traveling since I was pretty much my whole life because I used to always go to Jamaica. Every year I used to go to Jamaica. Um, I would go to Jamaica. I've been to Germany. I've been to a couple of places in Europe. But that was when I was like 16. I've been to DR. I've been to Colombia one time. Been to Mexico a couple times, where it'd be a cruise or just crossing over the border. So I've been in a couple of places. I've never been anywhere. Well, I was in Germany while it snowed, but I fell asleep in it, and I've never been actually physically touched snow. So, other than that, those are the places I've been. But I plan to explore the whole world. So,
Okay. So when you say so that's what I was getting at. So when you say retire in DR, you still gonna be traveling the world.
oh hell yeah, oh yeah, I'm definitely
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
definitely.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh yeah.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
No,
I was gonna
I
say
plan to
because
raise. I plan to have kids in DR and raise kids in DR, but I'm still gonna be traveling. Still, I want to touch a whole bunch of places. So in my lifetime, so I'll be retired at 50, and I'll be and truthfully, I'm young enough to go to a lot of places. Broken Berlin. Yeah, I would love to see how Germany is now. It was over 20 years I've been to Germany, so I would love to
okay,
see how
so
it is now.
interesting.
Huh?
Interesting that you say that. All right, so let me ask you this. So if you plan on having kids and all of that, how do you plan to do the whole? Do you want to like have a wife or like a permanent girlfriend? Like, how do you plan on going
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, I plan to raise my kids and stuff like that, but I'm still gonna take trips and doing stuff, and maybe the kids will come with me. Maybe not. But I don't see myself getting somebody pregnant and just leave them there for a whole year or something like that. But I still am gonna take some trips. I'm still gonna be going out. I'm still gonna be doing stuff. I don't know if I'll be on YouTube, but I would hope I'll be on YouTube or some form of it, and more giving out information and giving out things for people. So, like if you always look at my video, there's always gonna be something that's informational. So I know some of the parts are boring. The history of Boca Chica is going to be in there, but then you're going to get to the part where Boca Chica was what it was, and that's how it relates to Sosua. But I'm always trying to give people game because when I started traveling, when I was younger traveling, I didn't know none of this stuff. When I was going to DR, I didn't know none of this stuff. There was no YouTubers out there. There was one white guy that I knew. That was Cuba Dave. And other than that, there was nothing out there. So now there's a lot more people. Now we're getting the game. We're learning where to go get where to get rental cars, where to go get Airbnbs. Roland released a video about Airbnbs today. You have your Airbnb stuff, like so all this information is great. A lot of people didn't know the cave. There's a guy who's been talking to me about going to the cave, and I'm just like, he was actually trying to hit me up today. He was on another live, and he was just like, "Hey man, I want to talk to you about the cave." So I was just like, "Oh wow!" So
Wait, what cave?
it's good to give out information, huh?
What
happened?
Talking about the cave restaurant?
The cave restaurant, yeah. Apparently, a lot of people didn't know the cave restaurant was there, and he was actually landed in Santo Domingo today, and he was like, "I want to get in touch with you to go to the cave." So he wanted to talk to me about it, but I didn't really get a chance to drop on the live and talk to him.
No, for sure. Okay. Yeah. No, the cave is definitely a special thing. So guys, just a heads up, we're in closing. We will be ending. I say about 30 minutes. But if you do want to jump on, get some, get give your thoughts on if red pill ruined dating. Just keep in mind we're gonna end at 9:30 sharp.
9:30.
So we got you. We could pull up. You could do that, and we'll chop it. I think Berlin was asking if he could join. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So we see. That's cool. Is that cool with you? Travel?
Oh yeah. I've never. I don't
Okay,
think I
okay.
ever really been on a Berlin. Maybe like a second. So yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Sounds good.
All right. Who popped
All
up?
right. That's shit. Let me put the names up. Apologize. Dang. See, I'm on the phone, so it's a little bit. Oh, what's
Okay.
good,
What
bro?
up, Charlie?
What's good, Charlie in the building? Hey,
I
one.
guess
Yeah.
he's having connection
So,
problems.
so yeah. So all right. So, well, what's that? Mo Black. Mo Black was asking, will you be in a relationship?
Would I be in a relationship if I was in DR?
Yeah. Like, are you planning? Like, you planning to have kids?
Yeah, I'm planning to have a relationship. Obviously, I'm still gonna do my thing, and I'm open about what I'm going to be doing. I have somebody right now. We're like in that stage, but she knows what I'm doing. I'm a guy, so I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But I'm not one of those people who hides anything.
Okay. So you plan to have a transparent situation where
Yeah.
she knows what you're doing, but you do plan on having kids with someone, one solid
Yeah.
person, and you want
Yep.
her to be loyal to you, or you don't care what she do.
No, she got to be loyal to me. If we're in a relationship,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, for sure.
I
Okay.
don't do that other stuff. But the thing is, I also understand I got to take care of her. I got to do the right things. A lot of these dudes just
100%.
don't do all that other stuff or don't even highlight that. But yeah, I'm gonna do and I'm not just gonna be like I'm gonna hit it and then I'm gonna go somewhere else and leave her for like 6 months or something like that. No, maybe a week or
Okay.
here two. I go explore somewhere and then just come back. But most likely, you'll probably see my channel transform into a family channel.
That's exactly what I said. I'm like, if I settle down, yeah, I could give up YouTube. Pause. No weird shit. But and when I say give it up, I don't mean like delete my channel, but like I could slow down with all the craziness.
And another thing is too, the one I'm talking to, of course she's not gonna be in any of my videos. You'll never see her. But a lot of things I be telling her, and it's just like, oh, this drama going on with this and all this other stuff. She knows all my dramas, and I'm just like, yo, truthfully, I think if I was in DR and I already live with you, I'm probably just not gonna be with anybody else. It's too much drama out there. So
I love what Mo Black is
like I
funny.
told
He
her,
said,
go ahead.
"No, go ahead."
No. What do you say? Don't
He
worry
said,
about
"Is
it.
that fair?" He said, "Is that fair?"
Is it fair that I'm paying all the bills and taking care of everything and making sure she's good and doing the family stuff with her?
There you
Maybe
go.
I'll just ask for one or two things.
There you go.
That's how I feel
mean,
as well. My
yeah.
bad. Travel. Go ahead.
And it's another thing. A lot of people don't highlight this, but ask a woman: does she want to have multiple guys? If she wants to have multiple guys, maybe she's not the one for you. But if she is only wanting to be with somebody else because you're wanting to be somebody else, is that really what she wants? So for me, it's just like, and the thing is, I'm not saying I'm going to be out
Try
here
to.
spraying the whole world or having kids out of like having kids with other women and all that other stuff. No, it's just sometimes I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
So let me ask you this, Rick. James, you gonna be open about it though? Like I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
Sharonda house. I'll be back later.
Oh yeah. And then another thing too is I'm not gonna embarrass her. Meaning like I'm not gonna be hitting her friends. I'm not gonna be in
What
the
if her
street with
friends
it.
are super bad though?
Hey, nah. I think there's better chicks around. Nah, 'cause that's her friends. And I'm not gonna be doing it on Front Street, and her parents are finding out like, yo, look what he's doing. No, I'm not gonna be that. But she will know. She may even meet the person. She might even be there. So
Oh shit, you on some sister wives type of joint, huh?
nah, because I don't. I'm not gonna have. I don't want myself to have multiple kids with different women. I just want one woman to have all my kids. My first set. I might have like 10 or 15 years later. I might want a whole new set.
With the same woman or?
No, different by then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
'Cause, at this point, POV.
I want a
you know,
village
mommy
of kids.
asking,
But,
how old are
yeah.
you? My brother say the same thing.
I'm
How
43.
old? Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
just naturally, the women that you're seeking is gonna have to be significantly younger than you, then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's another thing. Red pill people who are red pill know that the younger this person could be, not like 25 or something like that. The better chance you can have multiple kids with.
That's a fact.
But if I'm 43, if I'm dating somebody 38, I may get one. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work.
Don't geriatric start rolling in around 30 though?
Yeah. So that's why I said 25. But
Yeah.
30. I could work with 30 because I can get two out of you.
I
But
could
Facts.
when
work
we
with 30
start,
too, but just know that you rolling the dice a little bit. You know what I mean?
yeah. But when we're talking about red pill stuff, people don't know this. I have a friend who's dating 40-year-olds and thinks he's gonna get a child from them. I'm just
That's
like,
crazy.
dude,
Hey,
she already has 3 kids. Why would she want another one at this time? But that's him. I'll just say you do what you do. What is she saying?
facts. So someone said, escuchando desde RD, no entiendo nada, pero estoy
Yeah,
aquí
she
escuchando.
doesn't understand. So
Okay.
she's saying she doesn't understand what she's hearing or anything like that.
Yeah, so she basically say, I'm listening from DR. I don't understand nothing, but I'm here. I'm here listening. And that's all.
How do you
Someone said
say
me
in
too.
Spanish?
Gracia
Appreciate the
de
support.
escuchan. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. So gracias for whatever. So thank them for even showing up. So it's cool.
Yeah, for sure.
You see,
So
that's
he's
the
going
energy.
to be. What does
That's the
Mozart mean
energy
by
I
square?
need.
Go
My
ahead.
fault. No, my bad. I was saying that's the energy I need, travel POV. A chick that she don't even speak English and she gonna come pull up and listen to the gibberish of English just to support.
Hey, I want to say shout out to her because she actually comments on all my videos and actually tries to come in. So that's shout out to her, even though she don't
Okay.
understand what I'm saying. So that's a good thing, and she probably wouldn't want to hear what I'm saying.
Hey man, you see, I respect you, travel. I don't even think, I didn't even know if I got Dominican chicks that do that. Like,
But do you tell your Dominican chicks the truth? I don't lie to none of them.
now you see, here's the problem I have with telling them things. I typically believe in we don't like not telling you everything is not like, oh, I'm lying to you.
Uh
Like
huh.
that's
Feel
how I
that way
feel.
too. Yeah.
I
Like
but
like I'm not gonna wake up and tell you like, hey, I met a chick today. Like I just feel like all that is unnecessary. This is what I tell women that I deal with. We are not officially in a relationship
yeah.
until I ask you formally to be my shorty. So I don't care if I've been cracking for a year straight. If I didn't ask you to be my girlfriend, you're not my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I tell them that. So therefore, you don't have the right to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And that's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me. Now, if one day we somehow make it official, now I got to keep it a buck with you. Now I got to tell you what I feel like. If I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna do something where it's crossing the line and going against your integrity, I gotta tell you.
Oh,
But as long as I'm single, I feel like I have the right to mind my business, and you can mind yours.
yeah. But I'm savage when it comes to this stuff because man, I'll be like, hey, after we hook up, hey man, instead of me going somewhere else, you got a friend, you want to keep it in the family.
I heard
Whoa.
that shit. How often does that
Oh
work
yeah,
out?
you went crazy.
It actually works out
Oh shit.
more than none.
Are these chicks that you like that you planning on being with, or are they planning
No,
on
no,
being
no.
with
These
you?
are friends. I call
Oh,
them
okay,
friends.
yeah.
Yeah. Not main chicks. Nah.
I was finna
But
say, man, you done cracked the code.
Yeah, I was gonna say you went crazy with that.
I'm not gonna say too much online, but I'll tell you some stuff offline.
For sure.
But
Well,
yeah,
for me, a couple things is me and brother Berlin, we was talking about this in the back office, and I told him for me because I wouldn't mind having another kid or two, but the two circumstances that I have, it would have to either be out of the country, or if it is in the country, I would just have to have a surrogate.
yeah,
I don't want the system in my business as far as my bloodline go and telling me this woman that had sex with every male in my family, she got the right to do this, that, and the third. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that's one thing. But as far as letting them know, once again, I'm a reference the Godfather when she was like, "Did you kill my brother?" He's like, "I'm gonna tell you the truth," and he said no, and then closed the door. That's what I'm like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it as much of a buck as I can. Somebody give me some
Wait,
feedback.
hold up.
I think
Nevy,
that's
we have
Nevis.
some feedback. Yeah,
Shout out to Nevis.
yeah,
Is it better now?
yeah.
Yeah, much yeah.
Yeah, it's a
And
tad, but I can still hear it a little bit.
Yeah.
Nevi has a 10 things to do in Santo Domingo. Man, that shit's on fire. Over 1,000 views already.
Fire. Yeah, we gotta check that out.
Killing it.
Yeah.
So
How you guys doing? Everyone's good?
Man, that's a
oh,
blessing, man. How
Welcome,
you doing,
welcome.
bro?
I'm good. Just touching base, Been tuning into the topic, loving the topic. Definitely interesting.
okay. What do you feel on the topic?
Honestly, like I think it's been a positive, at least speaking for me. Because like the first time I ever heard like any of this with the red pill or whatever, was like Kevin Stein, right? Prior to that, you know, it's like I've only been hearing like the woman's perspective of like dating and like life, where it's just like you hear like the happy wife, happy life. You know what I mean? Like you hear like single mothers always talking about like, men ain't shit, guys ain't doing nothing for women. This, that, and the third, right? And then it's like Kevin Samuel came in the scene. It's like, no, yo, it's women. Women need to take accountability. It's women that are going out and get impregnated by guys who, are wastemans. You know what I'm saying? So, personally, for me, like I think that the red pill has been positive, especially for men, because it just opened our eyes up into like a different perspective. And another great thing too is that like even with Kevin Samuels, whatever, like he even made men bring accountability to themselves, because like
Yep.
originally Kevin Samuels was making content more for men, and like he was more of like an image consultant, tell men to level up, get in shape, dress better, you know what I'm saying, like get your finances in order, get out your mom's basement, you know what I'm saying. So like even for me, like Kevin Samuels was one of the people who pretty much like motivated me to get back in the gym and get in shape and like get my finances in order and work on myself in terms of personal development, on emotionally and whatnot, whatever, right? So from my perspective, I it's definitely made a positive impact. And I think you guys talked about this earlier, where it's just kind of like it's kind of gone hand in hand with traveling now, because like hearing some of the top talking points of women in the Western world, and then like experiencing something overseas where it's like completely different, where it's just like how women used to act like, you know, back in the 70s or 80s or whatever, you know what I mean, being more feminine and all that. You can experience it there, which is crazy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like it's just crazy to see like how like the red pill has kind of developed, and I think it's also contributed to like the whole passport bro movement too as well, you know. So,
Yeah. Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, I think this spawned a lot of the passport move. Even though I was traveling before, now before 2020 and stuff like that, I didn't really hear anybody other than me traveling. So the whole like Sasua was a thing, but it wasn't like how big it is now. You know what I mean? Like I only heard about Sasua word of mouth, and I went there, but like now you hear all these travelers hearing about Colombia and here, like when I went to Colombia in 2018, we were talking about oh man, it might be dangerous because of Escobar. It hasn't been that long removed, but now we're talking about the girls there. I don't think when I went we were talking about the girls. So it's a little different.
Somebody have a red hair background.
Were you in the trenches, dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody in Live 42.
What happened?
I said somebody's in Live 42.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Nevi, but yeah, no, it was going crazy. All right, cuz I think you came back. All right, there we go.
is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's going on.
You coming in crystal clear now.
Yeah, much better, much better.
Red Pill made what does this person say?
Okay, so AG Low says Red Pill made me a passport, bro, for sure. My wife is Slavic, and those women are not on the BS that these American ones are on. Shout out to you, bro. So you have I believe that's a European joint, like, and he said they're not on that. I heard a lot of good things about European women. So
certain European countries.
Certain, right? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mean to lump them in a bunch, but I've been meaning to go through Europe because a lot of guys speak very highly of Europe. So kind of want to experience that for myself.
Yeah, Eastern Europe. Oh, I want to. I still got to experience parts of Africa. I still got a period. I never been with an Asian chick, so I would love to see some Asian chick, the Philippines, maybe Thailand, all this other stuff. But those have to be later on when I have enough travel time to do that. But Berlin's asking for the link.
I got a quick question for the panel.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can y'all describe what's red pill to me? Because the chick asked me, she was like, "You red pill?" I said, "No, if anything, I'm an X pill. I don't know what that means."
Hey, I posted the link a few times. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. But for Berlin, I posted the link a few times. I was waiting for you, but I think I just realized what the problem is. When I post a link, it is going into my channel and not Travel POV's channel. So
he's in my channel.
I'll go to, hold on. Let me see if I could post it in your channel as well. Let me go to your channel.
Let me ask you a question. When I look at the comments, am I looking at just the people in my comments, or am I looking at everybody?
Everybody. It shows both.
Oh, okay. It shows both.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it shows both. But for whatever reason, when I drop the link, it don't put it in both.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, but I got you. Hold on. So I'm gonna go in your okay, here. I'm gonna comment it right here. If it lets me, I don't know if it'll let me. Did that come up clickable, Berlin? Or no? Let me know.
Oh, so the guy at mine, he couldn't see the link.
Yeah, he couldn't see the link. Yeah. Because I was wondering, I'm like, damn, he ain't hit the link yet. But then I realized, like, oh yeah, it doesn't post to both.
I think I figure out how to share it too. So yeah.
Bro said, Mo Black said, y'all just scared of strong, independent, and educated.
Hey, if you want to tackle that,
Mo Black crazy.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I will admit, yes, I'm very scared. I don't want to get wrecked in court. I don't want to wake up one day and be randomly accused for no reason. I am scared. So
Yeah.
yep.
I'm scared to death too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm scared to death. Like, all she gotta do is she want to repel me. Just say I got a PhD. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Go about my business. Yes, ma'am. I'm going about my business because you the type that want to involve the police in our business over like that. That's a hard stop for me. I tell a female now, mind you, I'm never no man that's gonna put my hand on a woman. But I also believe, like, I tell females, I don't believe in the saying a man shouldn't put their hands on a woman. I believe in the saying that should nobody put their hands on nobody.
should nobody put their hands on nobody. I second that. You know what?
You
I'll tell
feel
a
me?
real quick, very fast story, right? I have a friend, she's a police officer, right? It's a black girl. This chick I was dealing with, she swung on me and I called my police officer friend and I said, yo, shorty, she hit me. Like, and I said, what should I do? Because I don't want to suplex her, but if she hit me again, I'm gonna have to. And so she said, call the police on that bitch. I was like, but she told me if I call the police on her, she's gonna tell the police that I hit her.
Yep.
Like she dead said that. And then what she said was, well, it's your word against hers. I'm like, that's terrible advice.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's terrible advice. I'm like, you a police officer? That's terrible advice. I'm like, ain't no damn my word against hers. We both going to jail.
No, Minnesota, in Minnesota, the man's going to jail. Everybody know that's one of the first things that you learn here, that Minnesota is a woman's state. She can hit you and you still possibly go to jail.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy up here like that. Yeah, it's crazy up here like that.
Shorty threatened me. She said, if you call the police on me, I'm going to tell them you hit me. I said, oh, nah, you really crazy. I thought you was kind of crazy. You just confirmed it.
And that's why in those situations, all you got to do is pull out your phone and record it so you have evidence she's attacking you. Because other than that, it's your word against hers, and you're gonna lose every time.
No, but here's the problem with it. In the eyes of the court, yes, you're correct. This is record everything. I'm with that, record. But in the eyes of social media, especially as a content creator, all they got to do is see the clip of you suplexing her, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
But he's canceled.
You're done. It's a wrap, sir.
They don't care what happened before that. These niggas don't care, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. See,
bro,
but like I was saying though, far as I go, any female that's a hard stop for me. If you involve the police in our business, that's a hard stop. That's the best way for you to get me to hate you. Because as a man, you're calling another man to regulate my relationship. And like I said, there's no thing to where you're in danger or you scared. I tell bitches this. I mean, my bad. I tell females this. My locks keep people out. It don't keep people in, baby. You free to leave.
Facts.
Yep. And another thing too, I don't really believe in. Now after I got divorced and stuff, I don't think I'll ever live with another person. Like I even tell the girl, like, yo, we can be neighbors, but we don't have to live together. Because if I want you out of my house, I want you out of my house.
Wait, hold on. Wait, time out. So wait, you saying now you gonna have kids and you not gonna live with her?
No, she can live next door.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Ooh.
That's crazy, Rick. POV.
You went crazy on that. You see now, okay, this is perfect. I'm glad you said that. Because this is another thing that some red pill content creators push that I don't personally agree with. Like, oh, you can't live with a woman. I don't agree with that. Now, if you don't want
Nah, me
to,
neither.
Well,
if you
they
don't
push.
want to, you don't. I'm cool. I
Well,
do advocate for
oh
you doing whatever the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But what I don't agree with is you telling everyone you can't live with a woman. It's gonna make you weaker. Da 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 da. I don't agree with that.
no, what they're saying is if you're not married or anything like that, you don't live with them.
No, no, no,
Meaning,
no, no, no. Wait, that's not
oh
true. These
no,
ninjas, even if you married, they believe you shouldn't live with your wife.
oh ever,
Yes, they saying you shouldn't live
oh
with her. You should live with your boys and Ray. I mean,
oh I wouldn't live with my
don't
boys.
quote me on that, but I never heard, oh, if you're not married. I just heard don't live with women, period. That's what I heard.
Well, the thing is, like when I got married, when I was married, I used to run in the morning, in the afternoon. I used to run all the time. I was in good shape. Well, you can see in my last video. I was in okay shape. And then once I got married, once she started moving in, I got lazier. Hey, baby, stay in the bed a little bit longer. You know, like
That's crazy.
you know. Then it's like, all right, baby, and I'm trying to solve, and I'm very nice, so I'm always trying to solve all her problems. Baby, you have a problem with your car? Let's go out and get a new one. Let's go out and do this and this and that. You know. So it was just like, it was financially, it was financially killing me. It was it's emotional. I can't be with the boys. I can't. I was always with her. So to me, I don't think I want to live with another person. But that's my preference. I'm not hearing it from them. My preference is I don't want to live with another person. But she can live next door to me.
So,
Yo,
so you gonna have your girl and your kids next door?
Yeah, they can be with me all the time.
Let me ask you this: so when you want something, you gotta go knock on the door and have her let you in, or how that
Nah,
work?
I'll probably since I bought it, I'll probably have the key to it. But yeah,
So you want to pay? You
and
want
then
to
she'll
pay
have
for
the
two
key to my
spots?
place too. It's not like she'll have
She gonna have the key. So what's the point?
the point is I
Yeah,
have
I'm
my
with
own
Brian.
space.
That's why they invented man caves.
The man cave.
And
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think that's manly at all because you're secluded to a room. To me, it's like you're a bitch. Like,
Depends how
No,
much
no, no, no.
money you got.
That's a
Depend.
black man cave. We didn't
yeah,
see
but
some man caves.
even a
Go
cave,
ahead.
it's just like this is my only place I can do stuff, and it's my cave. But nah, I'd rather have my own place.
Look.
No, I heard
It
that.
it depends how much money you got, how big your man cave can be.
Well,
You could have a damn guest house if you got bread
what?
like that.
So what's the
Exactly. Yeah.
difference? Why don't I just have another house, and I buy her a house, and we're good?
All right. I personally, I just feel like,
Y'all sleeping in two different beds, bro.
yeah, I can't do
That's fine
that.
with
I
me.
can't.
You
I'm
ain't
not the
see. I don't
cuddling,
know.
sleeping type.
Maybe you got more discipline, but I wake up in the night and want to get in the middle of the night and want to get busy. I don't want to be
Yeah.
putting on my house shoes
Mo,
and going next door. And, you know what I
Mo
mean?
Black, it's unrealistic in the United States, but it's not unrealistic somewhere else. And also, like, I'm almost done paying off my house. If I really wanted to buy another house, I could buy another house in my neighborhood, and
brother.
she can actually stay in the same neighborhood. But
I feel like, you know what? I feel like I've heard this extensively explained in certain red pill guys,
there's no
but
way you heard
I
this
never
because
really seen it. I
it's
never
just
seen
me.
it.
It's just
Yeah. Go ahead.
I think it's me. I lived with people before. I lived with my boys. I lived with ex-wife. I live with my family. I don't want to live with nobody. I
Well,
like
here's
living alone.
the thing.
I like
In my
having my own
opinion,
space.
I agree with you because I love being single for that reason because I like my space too. But I think two things. When you described your last marriage, you were a different person at that point in your life. You know what I'm saying? So you're a whole different person now. Me personally, Ryan, if I'm having kids with someone and my kids in the crib and there's a noise downstairs, I need to go and check that. I can't have my wife and kids in the crib by themselves, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not there if someone's breaking in type shit.
But I got cameras, and I'm gonna be right. I'm not gonna be far away. Like I'm saying,
Okay,
we're
all
gonna
right, all right.
be.
Let me ask you this: if you're next door, what is the
Uh huh.
point? Because wouldn't
I
that
mean,
just be an
she
extra
can go home
bill?
when she want to.
Yeah, you're wild, man.
I know.
Yeah,
What
you
about
wild, bro.
okay, all right. Let me give you another scenario. Because one
And then
time,
it makes the heart grow fonder. Does that what everybody say
stop
when you have
it,
different sparks?
stop it.
So I
Look, check this out. Check this
I
out.
think it's best for me.
No, no, no. I'm not. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't. You know, I'm not bothered by it. I'm just like trying to like really get through it in my brain. I believe, especially as a traveler, especially if your woman allows you to smash other joints, you could literally just leave when you want. You could be like, all right, I'm gonna go to Colombia for a week. If she's already letting you smash joints, she's not gonna
But
challenge you on that.
and in that case, you would have a second place, wouldn't you?
Nah, you would just go and go out and
You
clap when you want to clap, and then come back.
where you gonna clap at? You might as well have a
A
second place.
hotel, you get a B&B, you get a hotel.
Nah,
Especially
just
if
get
you live in DR, you get a $20 cabana for like 2 hours. You're in the game.
another place.
Hey, listen, if you got it, you got it. I don't know, bro. I'd rather
I'm
live
talking
with
about
my
DR prices in DR prices, not here. I
even
mean,
in
it'll be
DR.
hard to do it here.
Even in DR, man, I feel like I would want to live with my family. Don't get me wrong. I feel you on the space thing. I'm very big on
Oh,
personal space. I'm
you
very big
you
on that.
you have no idea what I want to do. You truthfully are. I
Trust me,
tell
I
my
don't.
friends
Trust me,
they
I
think I'm
don't.
crazy.
Go ahead,
You
go
know
ahead, go ahead.
you really want to know what I want to do?
Yeah, go for it, go for it.
I want to build a compound, and then I have a house. My girl has a house over there, and we
Oh, you
got
trying to
like
go to
different houses.
Africa, bro? You trying to go to Africa with that,
And we have a whole compound, but we're on the same property. We share the same pool, but we have our own places.
bro? You
That's the
trying to
dream.
be? You trying to be in Africa, bro? That's some shit they do in Africa, bro, with the multiple wives and shit, right?
They do that in DR, man. My ex wife's mom, they had the uncle lived next door, the sister lived next door. Like they all live in a whole community. I was like, I want a community of my own.
That's
You
bread.
gotta
You got
take.
bread. Hey, listen. I
No,
think
no, 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 no. That's a
when
dream.
people
That's a dream.
oh, okay. I was gonna say when people have certain levels of money, you do see different things happening. I'll keep it a
Yeah.
buck. I'll definitely keep it a buck. Hold up, we got
Now,
it.
will I ever be able to do that? Nah.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Well,
no.
no. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. If you want it, hey man, you can make it happen. Hold on, let me
Yeah.
read this real quick.
Got a super chat.
I believe we have. Oh yes, we do. $5 super chat. Shout out to Brother Prime. Appreciate you, bro. Historically, it was a sign of wealth to sleep separately from your wife, or have different quarters built still in the same home, even in America in the 1990s. Yes. See, this is what I'm saying. Depends on your money and your status. Like if you got it like that, your appetite grows. If I was dumb
Yeah.
rich, I don't think I would be able to just live the regular life. Wife is, I think, your appetite's gonna grow, and then that's why typically you see people with a lot of money that do the whole 2, 3 girl thing. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Mm-hmm.
could afford it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I agree. But me personally, I say she gonna have to live with me. If I'm proclaiming you and your safety is one of my concerns, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
live here.
I
You know what I
mean,
mean? Now,
and that's fine, man. I'm to me, it's like, yeah, your safety, but I'm still there. Maybe we're still in the same gated area and stuff like that. But I want to be like, sometimes I want to have maybe we'll live together and I have my own separate place, and sometimes I just want to chill at my own separate place.
yeah, no, that makes sense. You got you a duck off. That's what we call it down
Yeah.
south. You got you a little duck off. You know what I mean? That's cool.
Maybe in that sense, especially things can change. I don't see myself getting a man cave because to me, the man cave is just her monitoring where the hell you are. So to me, I don't like the idea of a man cave.
No,
So
but your situation. Remember, your situation is different because she knows you're clapping other joints. So
oh yeah,
there's no secrets there.
yeah,
Right.
Ugh.
yeah. But I'm not gonna bring like another thing too. I'm not gonna bring the joints to the house. So it's still better like around my kids and stuff. So it's still better to have a different place.
Me, Ryan. Let's say I don't really like these type of relationships, but let's say I had a girl and I made it clear, hey, I'm gonna be clapping other joints, which is very hypothetical. I like to explore. So to quench my thirst, I need to go out. I need to hunt. I need to get to know a chick. Like if I'm tired of sleeping with the same joint every night, I need to, go out, hunt, get to know a chick. So it's gonna be a whole thing that I gotta do. And to me, if she knows it, I don't have to get another house. I could just, all right, babe, I'm finna, I'm
Nah.
gonna go do some YouTube content. I'll be back in like 3 days or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, I see
And
what you're saying. Yeah.
and I'll just
I
go get a
mean,
B&B in like freaking Brazil or something, and I'll go crazy, and I'll come back and or if she comes with me, I'll be like, hey, listen, this our room, but I need a little space. I'll be back in like 2 days, and then we'll do our little couples thing in a couple of days. I'll see you in a couple of days.
and another thing too is she can have the bigger house, the one with the pool and stuff like that. I just need my space.
I'm
You know what I'm
dead.
saying? So, um, I don't need a space inside the house. I need a space outside the house, but I have my own space and I can chill there. While you have the big house, I don't need. I really don't need all that stuff. But if if I have kids and stuff like that, I want them to be doing activities outside. So I want a big yard. I want a big a pool for them so they know how to swim and do different things. So that's
All right,
just my
so
idea.
I like space too in a relationship. Like I used to like when I was in a relationship, here in the United States, I used to enjoy it. If my chick had a girls' night, I loved it because I ain't gotta spend no money. She gonna go out and get drunk, and then she gonna want to get clapped when she come home drunk.
Man, that's
So
some of the best clapping.
you feel
Yeah, it
me? So
is.
I'm getting the box, and I don't even have to treat her. She going out with her friends, and then I get to sit back and wait for the hot box to come home. Like I'm cool
The
on
hot
that.
slop, the hot
Yeah,
wet box, too.
You
Shit.
feel me? Like they be coming home, they'll wake you up. If
Yeah.
what? Let you be asleep.
yeah.
They'll literally wake you up. I'm like, all right,
But
shit, let's get
I
it.
mean, but she can come over. She's like, hey, I'm asleep at yours, so she can come over.
But at least you're different than the red pill guys because what they say, they like, no, she can never come over unannounced. Like I gotta know when she's coming over, Ray, etc. Like if at least you said you would give her a key.
Yeah, I mean, if we're in a relationship, yeah. I mean, I look at myself. I don't have no secrets. Like, when I was married, I have no passwords on my phone. I don't have like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have any secrets because the thing is I can't remember a lie. So so to me
See,
it's just
when I
telling the truth.
Here's the thing. This is my opinion. When I lie, it don't be for me. It be for her.
It'll be for her.
You know what I mean? Because she don't really want to know what this shit just did nothing to me. You know what I mean? She don't want to know that. Goddamn, baby. Goddamn, I want to hit your friend. She don't want to know that for
Shoot,
real.
you should have seen my ex-wife. She was just like, "Hey, yo, you see that ass on that one?" I'm like, damn, it is big.
No,
So
I
Yeah,
mean that's
we
another
we
thing.
had that type
I
of
done been with
relationship.
I done been with females that could appreciate the beauty in another chick.
Yeah.
But is she gonna be there appreciating the beauty like while I'm clapping cheeks though?
Nah. 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 And back then, I didn't want to cheat or do anything like that.
Oh, that's what's up.
I was paying so many stuff, so to be cheating, like when you broke, you're paying for a whole bunch of stuff. I don't want to do shit.
I feel you.
What up, Prime?
Yo, what's up,
Welcome,
y'all? How y'all
welcome,
doing,
welcome.
man?
Good Prime. What it do,
Welcome,
good
man,
brother?
Prime.
What's up, brother? Hey, Rick James, you smart, man. You a smart dude because it's true. Like there's an old saying that says, the truth stays the same, lies always change.
Yep.
So you're gonna
Yep.
always have to remember what you lied about last time.
Yes. And
So it's better
I
just be
can't
real.
remember a lot of that stuff. So
Now I feel
Yeah,
you, Prime, but just like Ryan was saying earlier, once you've been doing something for years, you kind of get good at it.
yeah. I mean, I do believe also what you said too, Charlie. Like there are times where you lying just to protect the chick, cause like
yeah.
there's some things that I learned from the OGs. That just some things that just women can say they can handle everything, but they can't.
Oh no,
Yeah.
It's just
I,
some
I
things they can't deal with.
Prime. I done got to the point in my life to where in it, whenever a woman say, "Just tell me I can handle it," that's a setup, bro.
Yeah.
That has never went well for me.
Never went well.
Nope.
Never.
For real. I'm talking about as soon as I say it, I'm talking about, yeah, nah, you know it's a mistake. As soon as you said it, like, damn, I should have just kept lying. So no,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
a fact.
certain things you got to be careful because you say something that's like that makes you look soft or you done messed up, and then y'all have an argument. She putting you out there with your boys and everything. Yeah,
Yeah. There's a people used to say. I know Ryan, you've heard this before. People used to say like your wife or your girlfriend, you treat her like she's your 16-year-old daughter. Talk
yeah,
to her like that because they're not gonna get it. Like you got to talk to them like they're a kid. They're not
Yeah,
gonna
for
get
a
it.
fact.
Yep.
yeah,
They don't get it.
Yeah, first.
Yeah, like it's really like that. I know it sounds crazy, but you gotta talk to them like they never. A lot of girls, especially the pretty ones, they never left that little girl phase that get everything they want.
yep,
So they never left that. They're still like 16 in their mind. That they
yep,
just they're if they cry, they want a lollipop, whatever, they gotta get it. So you gotta. It's a psychology thing.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I'll probably never be. I don't see myself being with a 10 and all. Nah, I'd rather a girl who's more humble, and then somebody who's just gonna be annoying. That
Now
I have to
here's
take
now
care of.
now now the question is, does that rule still apply out of the country? Because to see a man here with a 10 is to know that he's more or less catering to her and building to her. I mean, and placating to her, like bending to her will. But is that rule the same out of the country?
Mm.
I think a 10 anywhere is a 10 anywhere. So those
Oh,
top ones in that country are gonna have the same mentality because they're all hitting her up.
That's fair.
I also think it's like a it's like a gauge on how people treat you too. Like if you
Hmm.
like, I don't know if y'all heard TK Kirkland. He was like, he was at an interview and he told the dude like, when I saw the girl you was with, I kind of looked at you differently because she was kind of trashy. And he was
Yeah.
like, that's no disrespect to you, but I I lose some type of respect, like depending the type of girl a dude is with. And he might not necessarily mean bad, but how they carry themselves.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the whole pack. I feel like a 10, it goes with everything.
Nah,
hmm
you know what, Prime? That's 100% true because I didn't judge the chick like, bitch, that nigga you fucking with is a bum, and you talking about like you, yeah, nah. You talking you expect this, that, and the third, and the nigga that you fuck with he drive your car. So how can
Yeah.
you come in and demand so much from me? Like I listen. I didn't not fuck with chicks, and this is on my daughter. I have not fucked with chicks because of the niggas like that nigga too much of a bump. Like we're not the same. You know what I mean? We're not in the same category. So I'm gonna be cool on you, especially if you
yeah,
got like a. Nah, that's a little bit too far, so I ain't gonna say that online. But yeah, nah, like Lil Wayne said it. He said, "Yo, nigga is a lame-o and you in the same boat."
Yeah, it's like, for example, in New York. Like I remember there was a girl like I swear like she was like J-Lo, like she was so bad. But as soon as she opened her mouth, she sounded like DMX. I said, man, see, yeah, see,
Yeah,
see,
I see that a lot with New York.
yeah. I said, and I said, see, like it's no way. Like I couldn't overlook it. There was no way.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I think
Yeah,
we'll
bro.
give it 10 more minutes because we went over that 9:30,
Oh,
but 10 more
Yeah,
minutes.
for sure.
okay.
I'm
All right. Yeah,
believe
10
it or
more.
not,
10.
man. I'm gonna show you how life be testing you too, because this supposed to be my no vices month, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. But a little man, this little bad chick just hit me up off Tinder. I'm finna go out mad with her.
Do your thing.
Mhm.
I probably should stay strong, huh, man, huh, gentlemen. I probably should just be like, fuck it, man. Like, but this, like, say this little type of baddie, it rarely happens. I'm not gonna lie to you. This type of little chick, and she's like way younger. Like, I get chicks, like, say the other chick that was supposed to be trying to link up with me. She like around my age. She within 5 years of my age. But this little chick is like even way younger than that. But I'm telling
Mm-hmm.
myself to stay strong. But the other part of me, like, you gonna miss this opportunity, bro.
Do your thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm about that action. I'm going in.
Shout out to the brotherhood.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all still date in the States?
Yeah, I do. Why not?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Me, it's occasionally. No, I don't like the whole circus thing. Telling me I got to go on a date and then I don't get none at the end of the night. I got to take you on 3 dates?
I
Are
think
you,
I think
you
I think it's also like demographically too, like where you at. Cause I ain't gonna lie,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Up north, shit, this shit like from DC all the way up to New York, man. I don't know, man. Like you can
Yeah.
still clap, like you know what I mean, but it's just I don't feel like being like Hercules doing the 12 labors and trying to figure out like how I'm gonna save the day and all that. I'm kind of tired.
Yep.
Well, here's the
Yeah,
thing, prime to that. Now, this is a Drake line, so I'm pretty sure you know it. He said something like, "She gonna let me hit on the first night because we both grown." You see what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
not doing
man.
that 3, 4 date 6 month thing. Like, baby, no. You got 5 kids, baby. Why am I no?
Yeah, I ain't trying to do like American Ninja Warrior and all that just to try to get some. Yeah, bro.
Yep.
Like I just I'm not with it. I mean, I'm not saying there are some pleasant women that you'll bump into from the time to time, but I don't know if this happened to y'all, but the most pleasant women that I've bumped into that kind of looked American to me ended up being like British, like they were from London.
Mm.
Very charming, dressed well, for work or whatever. Very charming, very conversational, very ladylike. And one of the ladies from London even told me, she was like, "Hey, I just moved here," and she is like, I don't want to be offensive, but like the women here aren't very lovely. They're not very like.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, at work, I don't even have friends. It's because they're very like masculine and they're very
Yeah.
like they're not lovely. They're not like charming. Like, oh, what's your dress? Oh, that's a nice dress. Like they don't even do that. Like I was like, I looked at her like, man, welcome to the BS.
better
Yep.
tell her. You better tell
You
her to
don't know what
stay
you just
away.
did. Yeah, I should have hit her with the. You
Just
remember the dude from Get
stay
Out? Get
away.
out! Get out! Get out! I should have hit her with
Get
that.
out.
Just
Get
stay away. That's
out!
gonna be you in 10 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be her.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
why there's a lot of people. That's something that that's something that people don't talk about enough. Like I think Ryan, you were talking about it. There are people. There's a huge like what they call what is it divester people leaving.
Mm-hmm.
There's a huge people leaving and like oh I'm moving DR, I'm moving like people
Yeah.
moving. But there's a lot of people that's not saying hey I'm moving because society. They're making it seem like it's a money thing, but they're not saying like yo society is cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, well, to combat that also, Prime. I think it's all of it. I think it's the society. I think it's women. I think it's the violence. I think it's like a plethora
It's
of
a
things.
lot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a
definitely
lot,
a
man.
lot.
It's a lot, man.
So yeah,
Yeah, you can get shot any day. So
for nothing, for being trying to get some chicken at Popeyes, you could get shot. You know what I mean?
yep.
Like
Yeah,
then and
man.
Didn't Anton Daniel just do a story of a chick she unalived another chick because she didn't say thank you for holding the door or
The
something?
door, yeah, I heard that. I didn't see his, but I heard that.
That's
Yeah,
Yo, that's
crazy.
crazy.
there's a difference, man. Like you can go to a foreign country. Like I remember when I went to Ghana, there was dudes that was like 89 years old going for a jog, bro. Like it's different. Like it's you don't see that.
Yeah,
You don't see that. It's something. There's something wrong. You know, Japan has like the oldest population in the world. Did y'all see that?
nah.
They have so many people. Look, I can look it up. They got thousands and thousands of people over the age of 100, and they're
Oh
like,
yeah,
Oh,
why?
they
okay,
have a
yeah,
shortage.
that
Yeah,
makes sense. Yep,
yeah,
Yeah,
they have the longest
Oh,
lifespan.
that's crazy.
they have the
yeah.
longest life. Y'all can look it up. They got so many old people. Like, if it was the U.S. would have probably started just putting needles in these people. Like, yo, you got to go,
And you know what? I
because they ain't
believe,
paying all
yo,
that Social Security.
call me crazy, but I believe they have some type of a plan to take over the world. I'm gonna tell you why. Because like Chinese people, for example, right? Shout out to them. They feed us a bunch of bullshit and f us up, and they don't eat the shit that they feed us. They're like, yeah, this Chinese food, and they don't eat it.
My man went from
Yeah.
Japan to China.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, nah, nah. But I'm being like, what, man, Chinese, Japan, Thai, whatever,
Oh,
Asian
He talking
motherfuckers,
about Asian culture.
like
But you know what,
Chinese
Ronnie? That
people. Think about the Chinese people, though, right? They feed us all this shit and got us thinking this shit is Chinese food, and then we realize that's not even what they be eating.
nah,
Nah.
they
You know
don't
what I'm
even get
yeah,
saying?
close to the shit they
And they're
be
yeah,
like,
eating.
nah, let's go over there. Yeah, these American niggas, these big ass niggas, they love this. Let's
Right.
cook them up with this.
but
If you
do you?
notice,
Well, here's the
oh,
thing. Also, to
go ahead.
double down on that, Ryan, that goes in a lot of different aspects. Do you know, like, a lot of synthetic hair come from over there, and it's illegal for them to sell that hair over there? Not
That's
only that,
crazy.
their TikTok, where TikTok come from,
Yeah,
is completely different from ours.
different. Yep.
I heard that. I heard that.
So
Yeah,
yeah, no,
but you,
you
but
on to
you,
something, brother. I always thought that.
he's on to
And you,
something. But you know, when you walk into the Chinese corner store, you know the Chinese carry out. Look on the wall. It says Chinese American. They don't. It's a Chinese American thing. I asked so many Chinese people. They're like, it's
not
Chinese American. It's for you. It's catered to you. It's not. We don't eat that. It's for you. We know
not
you
just
niggas like
American
chicken.
though. Well, I guess technically, yeah, it's American. Because I was gonna say you go to DR, you go to Panama, but technically it's still America because we're North America. Uh,
Yeah.
but but yeah, they go to all these countries and they promote this like, yo, this Chinese food. And then it's like, all right, let's go to China and y'all niggas eating a whole
That food is
different
not even
menu.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, man.
And it is crazy too because I went to a authentic Chinese restaurant. I was just like, "Where's the number 10? What the hell is this?" I'm so not used to this stuff, and I'm just like, "Nah, this ain't for me."
Yeah, like their real food is like super healthy and all. You like
Yeah,
what? Like it's small portion. Like yo,
yeah,
where
Bro,
the
when I first went to Colombia with Shorty, I ordered because I always be eating the natural. Excuse me, I always drink the Jugo de Limon and DR. So I was like,
huh?
yo, let me get one of those natural juices, right? Bro, I was like, what the hell is it? Bro, I'm gonna spit it out. I'm like, what the hell is this? And they like, oh yeah, yeah, we don't. Oh yeah, y'all fat ass niggas. Yeah, no, we don't put sugar in our drinks. Like, I'm
Oh, so you
like,
take the
Yeah,
the peel, the lime peel and shit. Yeah,
like, what the hell is this?
yeah, bro.
Bro, a sugarless natural juice, and they're like, yeah, our natural juices. We thinking like you just want the freaking lemon juice, like no sugar, like bro. I
Damn,
was
that seemed like it
sick.
would be bitter as hell.
It was bitter as shit. It was
Yeah.
terrible, and I was like, what the hell am I? I was literally scraping, looking for sugar packets, trying to load this joint up, and like by the time I completed the damn drink, I ain't even want it no more.
And they different, bro. Like even like the way they do things, like it be like I don't care if it's rain, storm, hurricane, Sandy, what they at work. They open. They got the carry out open. They got the salon, whatever. It's open, bro. They open all the time. They never have no life. They don't take holidays. bro, I always wonder. I want to know when I go to Asia. I'm gonna ask somebody, is there a comedy club around here or something? Because I don't think they laugh. They don't think it's funny. Like they just
Yeah,
straight
they're not
business.
that.
Like, like
Their kids don't run around, none of that other
niggas,
stuff.
yeah, they not fun. They're not laughing, bro. They about this bread. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
speaking of
not
that,
playing.
I had a moment. This is a true story. Like last week, I went to this Chinese takeout spot, and the dude, I've been going there for like 15 years. So, dude, he knows me. So he's like, he's like a robot. Like some days he's mad, he doesn't say what's up. Other days he says what's up. This time, this dude wanted to have a full conversation with me. I was like, oh, this is highly unlikely, right? So I'm like, why is he having a conversation? And you know what he was talking about? He was like, oh, how was work today, right? And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm tired, ready. I've been up since like 5. And he was like, it's hard out here, man. It's hard. Everything is getting so expensive. I'm like, nigga, ain't bro, this dude ain't talk like that for like 5 years straight. And then that's the first thing that he wanted to talk about. That's how you know it's hard out here. Like niggas is it got
Oh
the
yeah.
Chinese, you know what I'm saying? Like
They want to talk now.
niggas want to talk now. Like this shit crazy. Like I'm like,
Yeah, it's fucked up out here, bro. Like in Cook,
yeah.
like
I'm
it's
like, I
fucked.
done known this dude for like 15 years straight, and he never came out and said no shit like that. Like,
Yeah, like I never see them at like just next time y'all go out, pay attention. Like they don't be at the malls. They don't be at the club. They don't be at the bar for a drink or happy hour. You don't see them. And like maybe they got their own little spots, but they're not outside. Like what do y'all do?
Yeah, for the
yeah,
most
and
part, I don't see him.
They
You right,
don't see
and
them.
keep in mind, like say, Minneapolis have a huge Hmong culture, and for like say, you might see a sprinkle every like here and there, but you're not finna just see a crowd of them or some shit like that. So no, you damn sure
Yeah,
right.
you don't see them throwing a dice game. Like they don't. You know what I
They
mean?
ain't
They
got no
not.
hangout
they
spot
are
where they
the
can stand and
true
chill. You know what?
they,
No.
they are the true definition of like we don't rock with y'all culture. We just want y'all land. That's it.
Yep.
We don't
Yeah, we're
like
here
we
to. Yeah, we here to cook. Like we not here to.
not
All right.
here to
All right.
mingle and
We don't want to be
fraternize
y'all
with y'all.
friend, y'all
Hey,
associate, or nothing.
Ryan, let's answer and this guy's question, and then let's end it after that.
We cut it. All right, cool.
Oh
Who
damn, Rick
And,
James not playing. Damn.
oh yeah,
Rick
man,
James
because I
don't
know
play
y'all
that.
gonna go on till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I ain't
Oh
gonna lie. We'll be
shit.
in this
You
bit till
got
3.
jokes, man.
So
All right,
where's
it's
the
fine. Charlie
question?
will go live on Sunday, right? So we can chop it up then.
Yeah.
Where's
The
the
question is, any of y'all affected by the government shutdown? I guess he was saying.
Oh, okay. A
Hell
government
yeah.
shutdown. Aren't we
Nah,
all affected by it?
I
I
am.
not
know.
really.
I'm in the
Listen, I'll
nation's
tell you.
capital.
I'll tell you. Oh yeah, no. Prime could tell you the deep details. I'll tell you how I'm affected. My damn portfolio then went down like $1,200. That's
No, but
how
that
I'm
has nothing to do
affected.
with
Right.
the shutdown. That has to do with China. The shutdown been for like weeks now. But this whole trade war against China thing, that's what's tanking your portfolio.
Oh yeah. True.
Well,
That.
man, when the government shut down, man, the stock market went up. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, this shit
So
crazy, bro.
yeah, so
I guess
I don't.
Prime could speak on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, nah, it's just dry. Like it's just like because DC is a government.
Oh yeah,
It's literally a government town, bro. Like it ain't Vegas, you know. It ain't Hollywood. Like everybody work for the government, politics on Capitol Hill. So when it's a shutdown, it's a shutdown, bro. Like
but
everything's slow. Like the Ubers, like you see your barber hurting. Like everybody's hurting, bro.
Damn.
Like
oh, okay.
yeah, it's
Oh,
kind of it's
salute to
slow,
you,
but
T.
things
Will.
still move, but it's just slow.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Like with what's going on with the money stuff. Shout out to my barber, but he don't even see me much anymore because them $50 haircuts. And again, shout out to my boy. That's my boy, but I can't
hey
do
Ryan.
those like that anymore.
Hey
Yeah,
Ryan.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
every week or every
You
other
you
week. You
you
know
ain't
what I
got no
mean?
hair.
hey, listen, hey.
Hey, in that video, brother was lining you up. I'm like, what you doing, bro?
Yo, chicks be saying that. I be like, I'm finna go get a haircut. They be like, what hair are you finna cut? Hey, listen, this beard, it's a difference when I line
Yeah,
this
you gotta
beard up.
invest
Like,
in that joint. Yeah, you
I ain't
gotta
gonna
invest
hold
in it.
you.
And that's just a tape. So you just get a tape. You ain't getting a haircut.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Next time, all right. Next time we in DR or whatever, pull up, we go to the barber. You'll see, bro.
All right.
They be
Listen,
taking
what
like
I'm saying,
That's funny as hell.
in your video, brother was doing the little like he would take something off and then hit the top of your head with the brush. I'm like, bro, you overselling it, bro. Like, damn.
Hey, he
With the
was,
brush.
Oh,
hey, he was going
guys,
crazy with that. Okay, all
every
right, yeah,
morning.
okay, go ahead.
Well, let me just put this out there. Every morning, T Will has a on his channel. We all go walking. And we have an app and we walk for like hours, and it's just walking and talking. So we just once you're out there walking, you forget that you walk so much. So people are doing like 10, 15 miles a day. So
What
Yeah, I
time?
if you guys
seen
ever
that.
want to
Shout
join
out to
us,
you, Rick James, because bro, them they do be walking and cooking. I was like, how can I
yeah,
get on the panel?
Well, what time
Shout
you
yeah.
be
out,
doing that?
shout out
Just
to.
come. That's T Will. Yeah, just come over there. We talk about Bitcoin. We talk about all stuff. Man, people talk about parenting. So you have all that stuff, and it's just like it's us. It's something for us black men. I mean, it's for everybody, but us black men, we need to get in shape. We need to get our lives better. So I'm gonna be out there. I mean, I got to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna start early, and then I listen to him while I'm on my way to work. So
I'm
What
with
shout
it.
time
out to
do
him
they
for
start?
starting that.
What time?
8:10 every day except for Sunday. So
Oh, he's going
8:10.
crazy.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
snapping.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he's
but
snapping.
even you don't even have to start at that time. You can get on there at 11 a.m. or 8:10 is my time Eastern. But you can
I'm
get
about
out
to
there
say.
11 a.m. You can get out there at noon. You'll see people at 3 p.m.
And
over
they
there
still
walking and stuff.
going?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
yeah,
damn.
I follow him and they be up for I be up for hours. Like
Oh, they
sometimes it'll
going.
be 30 people watching, sometimes it'll be 3 people watching, but they walk.
yeah,
Oh, they be going. Oh, they going crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
no,
walking
it's
So
like
some dope
they
it's
walking
some dope things.
like the what is it, the Verizon dude, the AT&T dude.
yeah. Yeah, so just and we
That's
all
fire.
subscribe to the Step Up app, and we all checking our steps. So it'll be good if you guys
Shout
go
out,
out
shout
there.
out,
Yeah,
shout
man,
out
get
to
y'all push ups in
bro.
too, man.
Shout
Yeah.
out to T. Well, yeah, I was getting my push up today and yesterday.
Yeah, get y'all
I
push
got
ups
back
in,
on it.
bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
I used to be a part of a. I used to be a part of a push up community, kind of like what you guys were saying with the walk in. And we used to
uh-huh.
send in. We was doing a push up challenge for like 30 days. That shit was amazing. But hey, I'm on that though. I think
Let's do
tomorrow.
it. I see
Tomorrow
Prod
I'm
be doing it.
probably.
Let's do that too. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
could
with all
do
that.
you could start off like literally like you could start off with
Oh,
like
bro just
five.
said appreciate the shout out. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's
Yeah,
there.
shout out
Okay,
to
He's a cool
bro.
cool.
dude, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. Follow
shout
him,
out to
bro.
bro.
Bro doing the thing.
You could start off with five. Like I'm telling y'all, man. I know some people think it's funny, but you could literally start with five, or like even girl push-ups, bro. Like I'm not even joking. Like you could start
Consistency.
off with is yeah, you can start off with that, bro. Like
Yeah.
girl push-ups go a long way, bro. I know
Yeah,
y'all gonna laugh and shit, but it helped.
no. One time when I was at my peak of out of shapeness, when I gained a bunch of weight, I was
Mm-hmm.
shocked. I couldn't do like 5 push-ups, bro.
Yeah,
Now I could do like 50 straight now. So like
Damn.
yeah,
Up.
it's definitely a process. You
Uh,
ain't
uh,
ain't you ain't got to
uh,
speed through the process.
I
yeah.
gotta try to do some push-ups then.
You could start. You know what you could do, Rich? And you could start like pyramid, but slow. You could do five, four, three, two, one,
Okay.
and then one, two, three, four, five, and then
All
eventually
right.
those numbers will start to change. You know what I'm
I
saying?
tell you
Like that.
when I really started getting good at. Let me tell you what I would do. This was like like years and years ago. I would watch TV and every time me to go on break, I do 10 push-ups. I mean, to show commercials, I do 10 push-ups.
Yeah, that's something that
Damn.
That's something that you could do too. You could do that. There's a lot of ways. It just depends what work for you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a time guy. Like I don't like feeling like I'm working out for 3 hours. So like
Yeah.
I'll be like, all right, this is how many push-ups you could do in 30 minutes, but still with breaks. Like with quick little 1 minute break or 45 second whatever break.
I
You know what I'm
like that.
saying?
I'm gonna see, can I tune into y'all tomorrow? I like, because one thing I like is when you in a group and we doing like a challenge. Like it works for my brain. Like it's good for my brain. Like if we got a challenge going on and everybody's sending in. Cause what we were doing when we did the push up challenge, we work your way up. We started with 5. We did 5 every day for like a week. Then we had to move up every single
Oh
day,
no, that's
6,
dope.
and then we do 7, and then we do 8. Like every day we moved up all the way until the month was over. And by the end of the month, niggas was in there like, you know what I'm saying? Like they was on their shit, chest popping out, pause. Like, yeah, it was a real
Yeah,
thing.
no.
Yeah.
That's what,
Like,
and then the thing about what I see they got going on, they hitting on a couple of different cylinders on the simple fact not only is they chopping it up, but they while they walking, but they got the little app joint going on and almost like a
oh yeah,
competitive thing.
that's a fire. That's fire. That's fire. I
Yeah,
like it.
no,
I like it.
yeah,
And
I like
it's also part of the travel community. Most of the people who come up there, Pob and all of them, they're all in there. Even Sin, your boy Sin. So
yeah.
he's
I
in there.
think I seen him up there.
And,
Hey,
and,
they be talking
Oh,
shit
that's
like we
fire.
be talking over here too. So yeah, nah, that's what's
Oh,
you
up.
that's
know,
dope. I
and
didn't even know that was going on.
and also what helps like with push-ups is not just
Mm-hmm.
because you're recording it like yourself, but like it helps you look at your form. So like if you don't have a mirror or something like that, then when you record yourself, you can be like, damn, that push-up was terrible. Like, you know what I'm saying? It helps you with your form. That's what I used to do when I was in the army. I just looked in the mirror while I was doing them. So like if you got a camera, you just record yourself. You don't gotta like put it out, but record yourself. I'm telling you, like in like 2 weeks, you're gonna be like, and then go back to the first video. You're gonna say, damn, I wasn't even going down. I wasn't even doing them right.
Yeah. All right,
You know what I'm saying?
we could try it. This
Mhm.
Avery guy has some questions. Avery, we answered most of that
You
stuff.
went crazy.
Huh?
You went
What?
crazy with that.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if that's the same Avery though.
No, that's not our Avery. That's a
No, that's
different
not.
Avery.
That's
Oh,
not.
okay. I was like, that's diabolical, Rick James.
Yeah,
What
that was
happened?
crazy.
Oh, that just changed the
Oh,
subject.
dude.
What?
No,
No,
that
the
you said
way.
this Avery guy. We thought you was talking about the brotherhood Avery.
Oh no, no, no.
Yeah, because I was like, damn. I was like, what did Avery do?
Right. I'm like Avery done
Oh,
fucked up. But yeah, no. Go ahead, my bad, Rick James. You can read.
Okay, the Red Pill movement empowers men. Do we need to mention that the past administration advertisement and anti masculinity? We talked about that. I think we agree with every point you just said right now. We're just pointing it out and discussing it. So yeah, we agree with you. I think Red Pill actually helped men out. So we said that earlier.
I knew that wasn't Avery.
shout out
No,
to you.
no, that's
Yeah,
not Avery.
I knew
No,
that wasn't Avery dog.
no.
Avery would have been like, man, you know what the shade room said the red pill, like he would say something like
Right.
Avery
I
would have
messed
that
been
up and
wasn't
like,
gave
Avery.
I messed
Avery
up and
would have been
gave
like,
Avery my
bitches ain't
number
shit.
yesterday.
End of story.
Yeah,
Hey,
shout
no,
out to Avery.
Rick James. You POV, you can't say that because before anybody get Rick James, everyday number, I said he gonna really call you. And he
No,
gonna
I
call
know.
you.
I texted him. I said, "Hey, what's up? This is Rick James." 5 minutes later, he didn't respond to the text. He called me. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "Hey, I'm at work."
Yo, Avery's the best,
Hey,
bro.
you gotta love Avery,
He's the
dog.
goat.
Yeah, that's
He's the
Avery
goat.
for sure, for sure.
You gotta love. Sometimes when you texting somebody and you want to
Uh-huh.
shoot off 2 texts, like you
Uh-huh.
respond first and you like, "What's good, bro?" And then you type in the second one. Before the
Yeah.
second text finish, your phone ringing.
Yo, that's a goat. He's a legend, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, Avery Fulton. We talking about another Avery. You good, bro? He put in the chat. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. No, you
He
good.
said, "I'm sorry." Nah, you good, bro. Nah, we talking about another Avery. Shout out to Avery though. Shout out to both Averys.
All
Yeah.
right.
But yeah, all right, man. we passed time. I don't want to disrespect Rick James' time. We're gonna shut it down. You know, we could always continue in the back if y'all want to keep it going in the back. Pause. Go ahead, Rick James. I'll let you say your piece and everything.
No, just look out. I'm working on an animated series where what I'm gonna post is an animated video, and I want you to tell me what's wrong with the video, what this person's doing wrong in the video, and then we're gonna discuss it on live. So I'm working on that. So I already got the visuals done. I just need to put in the actual words in there. But yeah, so look out for that soon. I still got some more. I got a lot of walking tours. I'm gonna start doing stuff in Miami. I might do some stuff with alligators, but we'll see what's up.
Oh shit!
Fire.
Nah, that's what's up.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. So you gentlemen want any closing statements for y'all before I say whatever I say?
Yep, man. Well, I guess I'll start out first because I got to start getting ready and prepping for this day. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm going full metal jacket. I'm thinking about breaking out the bullet. You know what I mean? So I haven't done this in a while. And last thing I'm gonna be is somebody's victim. But man, this is Charlie. This is Charlie Chan, and like Rick James say, I'm more than likely to go live. Was that Sunday? We could chop it up and things of that nature. So this is Charlie Chan with Charlie Chan TV, man. I appreciate fellowshipping with you guys as always, man. Let's keep it going, man.
Nah, for sure, man.
Brian,
shout out to
where
the
can
chat.
they reach you at?
Man,
They need you.
shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. I am not a YouTuber. You know, I support my YouTube content brothers, and you know, if you need to holler at me,
Wait, hold on. Is that Avery? Because I see the picture of the last person who just posted. Is that Avery?
Yeah, I think that's the real Avery right there. Shout out to Avery.
Yeah,
Salute to the panel. Just being present and accounted for. Shout out to Avery. Yo, Avery came in on some like XXX video type. Shout out to Avery.
Wow.
Yeah, sickness. Yeah, Avery's crazy. Yeah. But shout out to the panel, man. Appreciate y'all, man. You know, just supporting the bros. You know, if anybody want to holler at me, you know, I'm on Instagram. You know, prime_time91. You know, I just want to see the brothers do well, man. I just want to see the brothers win. And, you know, that's it.
Cool. All right. I'll drop off then. You go ahead and get the last words. I'm gonna drop off and watch you.
Hey, appreciate you, Travel, man. We
No
gotta do it
problem.
again
Thanks for inviting
sometime,
me.
man. Yeah, no, for sure. All right, brother. So, shout out to you guys, man. I appreciate everyone for joining the panel and watching. Everyone that did watch. I did decide to do this live stream on my other channel, literally only because I dropped a video on Vacation Time with Ryan. So if you know me from Vacation Time with Ryan, make sure you check out my latest video. Make sure you subscribe to Travel POV, Charlie Chan TV. Prime don't got a channel. And Worldwide Nevi, also he has a channel. Make sure. So everyone that joined the panel, make sure you tap in. Appreciate y'all in the chat, man. Typically I go live on Saturdays. I decided to drop a video this Saturday, so I might have to go live on this channel again. So I'm just, you know, there's a video dropping tomorrow, and it should be a good topic. It's reacting to someone that's upset with us. So yeah, make sure y'all check that out. 10 a.m. tomorrow dropping. And then maybe we'll go live here tomorrow night. Anyways, appreciate all y'all. It's your boy Vacation Time with Ryan. Do I have an outro from my phone? What do I have on my phone? Let me see. What can I give y'all?
Buy coochie too. Yeah. He buy coochie, I buy coochie. He buy coochie too. How to do it? He buy coochie, I buy coochie. He buy coochie too. Let's go. He buy coochie, I buy coochie. He buy coochie too. Yeah. Ah! No, you hard on the phone. Ah! One more time. Ah! One more time. coochie, I buy coochie. He buy coochie too.
Yeah.
He buy coochie, I buy coochie. He buy coochie too.
Yeah.
I got so much money, so I'm buying coochie too.
Let's go.
When your bitch see me, I'm buying her coochie also too. Buy coochie, buy coochie, I buy coochie, he buy coochie too.
What?
He buy coochie, I buy coochie, he buy coochie too. He buy coochie, I buy coochie, he buy coochie too. He buy coochie, I buy coochie, he buy coochie too. I'm buying the coochie every day, you know I'm fresh like Moochie. I'm paying for the coochies while I'm riding on the Roochie.
Yeah.
The bitches think I'm stupid, but I got stupid guap. I'm paying for the bitch, man, to get up on top. I got 50s, I got 100s, I got 200 for the cat. I be hitting it, man, straight from the motherfucking back. I got 3, I got 4, I got 5 for your hoe. When she see me, I'm the real motherfucking no.
I'm gonna have to remix that track, though. That should go crazy. Yo, don't take it too serious. I just like the track, man. So, anyways, man, let's see if I got any other outro I could just get y'all before we get going. Anyways, make sure y'all look out for that video tomorrow, man. We're in the building.
Ay mami, me gusta ver tu cuerpo. Ay mami, yo sé que yo te gusto. Ay mami, me gusta cómo lo haces. Ay mami, yo creo que me aficiaste. Baby, 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 ¿dónde tú estás? Baby, 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 ah, ah, ah. Baby, 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 ¿dónde tú estás? Baby, 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 ah, ah, ah.
Fue un honor conocer tu boca hasta el anochecer.
All right, that's it. All right, y'all. Good night, man. Hit me on the back end.